following is a presentation of Radio Plus Sports. Radio Plus Sports.
Eigenbrodt to the right-hand side of Schreiner. Low snap, regathers, hands off Eigenbrodt, tiptoeing his way through the defense to the end zone. Touchdown, Fond du Lac. And here's Schreiner going to take a shot downfield. He's got his receiver hauled in by Tyler Brandner to the end zone. Touchdown, Fond du Lac. 40, he's gone. 30, 20, touchdown. Spring.
Radio Plus Sports. Recognized by the Wisconsin Broadcasters Association in their awards for excellence as the best in high school sports play-by-play in the state.
And the Fond du Lac Cardinals have snapped Kimberly's 70-game winning streak.
High school games video streaming live at RadioPlusInfo.com. That's right. Watch the biggest games live, too.
Hold it in for a touchdown. There is your state championship.
Broadcast is sponsored by the following local partners.
Capelli Brothers and Dietrich, Edward Jones, Integrity Saw and Tool, Bauer Chiropractic,
Fondi Family Dental, Baker Cheese, Right Way Home Improvement,
Quest Interiors, Addison Jones Real Estate, Holiday Automotive,
Taco Bell, Bristol Morgan Bank, Coal Oil and Propane,
Pioneer Pit Stop, The Spectrum Call Center, Pizza Ranch, Everson and Gibbs, Attorneys at Law,
National Exchange Bank and Trust, LK Interior Systems, Silica for your home,
Radom and Stone Landscape, Bob's Pizza,
AirTech, Winnebago Lutheran Academy, Musa Sheet Metal,
Scotty's Auto Works, St. Mary Springs Academy, Canberra Casino,
Fond du Lac Credit Union, Marchant Schmidt, New Medical Center,
Condex Corporation, Fox Valley Savings Bank, BCI Burke, Marion University, Muthig Industries, Dufresne Moving and Storage, Winfield Custom Homes.
The complete broadcast schedule can be found at RadioPlusInfo.com. Let's go live to the Radio Plus Sports broadcast booth.
Today's game is brought to you by Edward Jones and these area Edward Jones financial advisors. Robert Bruce, located at 976 East Johnson Street. Patrick Ellistad, located at 560 Fond du Lac Avenue. Matt Moses, located at 68 North Main Street. And Jeff Wills, located at 649 Fond du Lac Avenue. Good luck to all athletes in today's game. Edward Jones, making sense of investing.
From Jim Douglas Memorial Field in Coleman, welcome to WIAA Division 6 Level 3 football action on RadioPlusInfo.com. Good evening, everybody. We are set to bring you some high school football tonight on a very windy, very rainy, wet Friday night. And we're going to get this thing on the air, and here we go tonight as the Ledgers of St. Mary Springs Academy are on the road about a 90-minute drive straight north to battle the Coleman Cougars again here tonight. Springs, a nice victory at 47-12 in level 1 of the playoffs over Wyowega Fremont. At Fruth won over Bonduelle last Friday night, 21-0, to find themselves in a level 3 football playoff matchup here tonight. Meanwhile, the Coleman Cougars, they come to us a 62-0 winner over Manawa in level 1 of the playoffs. They beat Cedar Grove, Belgium in Coleman here 42-6 last week to find themselves again in level 3. This is your Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show. It's on RadioPlusInfo.com. The Ledgers coming from the Wisconsin Flyaway Conference, of course, 6-1 in the conference and 10-1 overall. Meanwhile, the Northwoods Conference has the Coleman Cougars, champions of that conference, with a 7-0 undefeated conference mark and 12-0 overall. Coleman, number 1 in the state in Division 6. The Ledgers of St. Mary Springs Academy, number 2 in the state in Division 6. So again, it should be a great matchup, especially on the ground here tonight. We'll talk about that ground matchup and that ground game as we continue on as part of the pregame show. We'll take a 3-minute break. 3 minutes back after this on RadioPlusInfo.com.
Winfield Homes is a locally owned custom home building company of over 25 years that prides itself on great service, high quality, and providing the best building experience possible. Owners Jim Boudry and Jason Zellner are there for you every step of the way to ensure that your new home is built just the way you've dreamed it to be. With the same passion that they have for their clients' homes, Jim and Jason are proud supporters of and are personally involved in youth sports programs and are truly committed to their success. Winfield Homes wishes you all the best of luck this season.
Hi, my name is Jim Dreyfus. I am one of the owners of Dufresne Moving and Storage. My grandfather started the business in 1931 with horse and wagon, and now we're a fourth generation company and have everything from Sprinter vans to 53-foot semis. We service the local community for both residential and commercial products.
Hi, my name is Craig. I do the estimating for Dufresne Moving and Storage. I will come into the home, take a look at what you want us to move. We do all 48 states. We also do local, and I will give you the estimate before I leave. Whether it's commercial or residential, you'll have a ballpark idea what the move will cost. We also offer short-term storage with our storage on truck option. We also have long-term storage with our climate-controlled vault system. One of the unique characteristics of Dufresne is we have a dedicated permanent staff that's willing to go that extra mile for you. Call the office, the girls set me up with an estimate, and I'll be knocking on your door.
Integrity Saw and Tool is a proud sponsor of Fond du Lac area sports. They wish the best of luck to all local teams this fall and winter. Integrity prides itself on being the fastest producer of high-quality cutting tools and providing the most reliable sharpening service in the industry. If you're looking for a challenging career with excellent benefits and a family atmosphere, contact the team at integritysaw.com. That's integritysaw.com.
Hi everyone, I'm Josh Schneider with Silica for Your Home. We get innovative products in every day at Silica. I think one of the coolest things we have right now is something we don't even sell, our new digital price tags. We know you're busy, so these tags do the shopping for you. They search the internet twice a day, and if they find a product at a lower price, it automatically changes the Silica price. Shop Silica for the best sales, service, and pricing every day. So come on in and check them out. We hope to see you soon.
And we're back to action here in Coleman. This is WIAA Division 6 Level 3 football playoff action here on RadioPlusInfo.com. Kerry Longery is our video producer. Nick Rush bringing you the action here tonight. Got Jimmy Miller up in the camera crew. Got Ron Lindgren helping us out with the camera crew, doing a great job here tonight. And this setup here at Coleman, this is something that we've never done before. So we're going to bring you the game here tonight, and bodies spread all over the place, and we're going to do the best we can, again, to get this action on the air for you here tonight. Tonight's game brought to you in part by these Edward Jones fine financial advisors: Robert Bruce, Matt Moses, Jeff Wills, Patrick Ellisted. Edward Jones is making sense of investing. Of course, Springs from the Wisconsin Flyweight Conference, 10-1, a team that averages about 36 a game. They have 1,100 passing yards, 2,600 rushing yards, and 41 touchdowns on the ground this season. Now, if you thought that was impressive, how about these Coleman Cougars? They're the second leading rushing team in the state, regardless of division. Coleman at 12-0, 39.2 a game, just 248 passing yards compared to 3,900 rushing yards. Just incredible. They average as a team to these Cougars a very, very impressive 328 rushing yards a game. They don't throw the ball that much because they don't have to. And this is a team that has scored the football in the end zone rushing-wise, 51 rushing touchdowns again on the season. The Ledger's D, nonetheless, is going to be challenged here tonight in this Level 3 football playoff matchup. And what's going to be challenging to not one team but both teams is the weather, the elements. Now, as you look outside, it's raining right now, not coming down as hard as it was on the way up here with our mobile broadcast unit in the truck here. It was really coming down again on the way up, 41 and 141, but not all that bad right now. There's a consistent rain, but again, not a downpour. The wind is really not a factor right now. If the rain would stop, it'd be pretty pleasurable conditions to be in a game. But again, both of these two teams will have to deal with the weather here tonight. Ball security will be a big key tonight. Turnovers a big key, and yes, we'll see the ground rushing attack for both of these two teams. Okay, we are about 15 to 16 minutes away from the opening kickoff, and we're going to take a break and come back after this 3-minute timeout with an interview with head coach Bob Hyland next as part of the Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show on RadioPlusInfo.com.
Apply now to qualify for the Sabre Award, a $500 per year scholarship at Marian University. Be admitted by January 1st and receive a $2,000 scholarship towards your degree. The Sabre Award is granted in addition to other scholarships, awards, and discounts. 100% of Marian University students receive financial assistance. College is affordable. Apply now at marianuniversity.edu/apply.
What can I get for $5?
You can become a member of Fond du Lac Credit Union and get some pretty amazing benefits.
Really? Like what?
As a member of Fond du Lac Credit Union, you can take advantage of all that they have to offer, including fewer fees, the best loan rates, in-house lending, and access to all the amazing programs and services.
Wow!
The cherry on top, when you become a member, you become part owner.
That sounds like a great deal for only $5.
Sure is. And it's super simple to sign up.
I'd like to order that.
Oh, I'm sorry. We only sell coffee here.
Join Ahern and build a better future. Ahern is a mechanical, fire protection, and fabrication contractor that's been doing business in the community for over 142 years. They're now hiring and typically recruit for over 180 positions across the company. Trades, apprenticeships, office professionals, internships, and more. Log on aherncareers.com and learn about the company and the positions they're currently looking to fill. Build a better future for yourself and your community. Go Ledgers from Ahern.
Baker Cheese, producing award-winning cheese since 1916. Not only can you find fresh Baker cheese at your local grocer, make the short drive to their in-house country cheese store. Over 100 varieties of other cheeses from the best cheesemakers in Wisconsin. Take Highway 23, go south on G 3 miles, and follow the freshness. Visit bakercheese.com. Baker Cheese, a Wisconsin cheese heritage since 1916.
Mishaps like accidents, auto glass chips, and breakage happen. So it's good to know that the new state-of-the-art Holiday Collision and Glass Center is here for you. Count on Team Holiday for expert collision and paintwork, mobile auto glass fixes and replacement, paintless dent repair, and much more.
This is 2022 Heisman candidate Braylon Allen. As a running back, I know how it feels to be in a collision. When your vehicle needs rehab, trust the Holiday Collision Center to get it done right. Drive Holiday and discover the difference.
Are you looking for an exciting career change? Join the team at Michaels Corporation. Members of the Michaels team enjoy competitive wages and generous benefits, as well as in-house programs promoting continuous education and career advancement.
Check out the many office and field careers available at Michaels in Brownsville. Drivers, mechanics, records assistant, and more. Go to michaelscareers.us. That's michaelscareers.us.
Apply today at michaelscareers.us. Collaborate with like minds, connect with your community, construct your future.
Real estate is something that we are doing together. We're in it together till the end. The best achievement that I can have is when the property successfully closes.
Probably the most rewarding part of my role with Addison Jones and Signature Homes is the ability to take a client from the very beginning stages of building a new home all the way down to the point where we turn the key and move them in and watch their eyes light up as they see the finished product.
Buy it, sell it, build it. That's Addison Jones.
This is your Integrity Saw Tool pregame show. It's on RadioPlusInfo.com, Radio Plus Video Sports here tonight. Your Fondy Family Dental Coaches Smile segment, again presented by Fondy Family Dental with locations around the area, helping you and your family. And head coach Bob Hyland, he was smiling after a level 2 victory this past Friday night and a 21-0 shutout over Bonduel. Coach, as we kind of wrap up there, your thoughts on the overall game last week?
Well, offense other than 2 turnovers, we moved the ball fairly decent. Missed a few open receivers, but our defense was the star of that game. They did almost everything right. They were really into it. Really didn't bent a little bit, but never broke, and that's where the shutout came in. So it was a great game, especially for the defense.
You go on the road now, Coach, and you travel to a team that played in the Division 7 state championship game at Camp Randall last fall, and that's Coleman. So, Coleman, a team, as you look on paper, that has a good rushing attack, don't they?
Well, they throw the ball when they have to. They probably average about 5 to 7 passes a game, but they spread the ball on the run. They love to run a lot of counters. It's a wing T team, so very similar to a Campbellsport, to a Mayville that we played this year, with a lot of counters, pulling a lot of guards in, tackles, tight ends. They just get a lot of people out in front of the ball, and they're very good. They just don't make a whole lot of mistakes. They're a very good football team, and again, as you mentioned, they were in the state championship game last year, just like we were. So it's a matchup of two good football teams right now.
It's going to be a good one coming up in Coleman on Friday night. Coach, you mentioned the counters and the misdirection and things like that. How important is it for the defense to play solid and to stay home and stay in their lanes?
Well, you have to. If they catch you peeking in the backfield and flowing with the ball, and all of a sudden it comes back at you, you're in trouble. They just have so much going back with that. They'll kick you out, they'll block you, and then they're running. And once they get into space, every one of them can score from anywhere. They've got very good speed in the backfield. Just a lot of talented kids there. It's fun to watch them because they just do not make mistakes.
Taking a peek at the Ledger's offense, you mentioned a couple of turnovers there, but the defense carried the load this past Friday night. Ledgers have very capable backs, of course, as well, with Levi Hefner and Korb and Koenigs and Holmes even got in the end zone this past Friday night. So, the Ledgers on the ground have some pretty good weapons too, don't they?
We do. It starts with the offensive line, though. If they aren't maintaining the line of scrimmage and gaining ground for us, we're going to have some trouble. We do not have the shiftiness that some of the teams have as a single running back. So we spread the ball. It was nice to see Holmes get in the end zone. He's normally used as a blocking back, and they were flying and blitzing at the hole where he was going to lead up, and a little counteraction by Coach Greer calling the plays that we went to the weak side there. Mm-hmm. Their linebackers went to the strong side, and the line just made a hole that any one of us could probably have run through. Well, you younger guys, not me.
Coach, any injuries for the Ledgers as of note this week against Coleman?
No, nothing. We should be totally healthy. We've had again, this time of year, as you can tell by my voice, too, is we've got some sickness. A couple kids were out during the week with illness, as last week, same thing. So, the cold and flu season is about us, and we've got that. We do not have any injuries at this particular time.
Coach, one final question. Do you anticipate the quarterback position with Bauer and King kind of being a platoon situation again this week for Springs?
Well, I do. We've been dealing with running them both a couple series. If we're throwing the ball, you'll be expecting King to be in there a little bit more. Bauer's got a little more responsibilities at the slot back and that. But, yes, we're going to use both of them, continue to do that.
Coach Bob Hyland with us here from St. Mary Springs Academy. This is our Fondy Family Dental Coaches Smile segment, again presented by Fondy Family Dental, part of the Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show. Best of luck. We'll see you up there in Coleman, Coach, coming up on Friday, okay?
Real good. Thank you, Nick.
Back to Coleman. This is WIAA Division 6 Level 3 football playoff action here on RadioPlusInfo.com. Springs at 10-1. Coleman is 11-0. Coleman took down a favored private school before state last year. The Cougars knocked off Eau Claire Regis in Division 7, and they went to the state championship game that year last year. Lost in the state championship game. The Ledgers lost in the state championship game last year as well as a member of Division 6. So again, two teams going to state, meeting in Level 3 this year. Kind of fun, kind of interesting. This is our Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show, taking a peek at your Bauer Chiropractic injury report. Bauer Chiropractic, see Shane, Dr. Shane Bauer at Bauer Chiropractic, voted Fond du Lac's best chiropractor in a recent Reader's Choice poll and award. And glad to report no significant injuries to report here today on either side of the field. So again, our Bauer Chiropractic injury report all clear on that front. Coming up, your Baker Cheese first string starting lineups, and on the way, the opening kickoff, the Ledgers and the Cougars from Coleman. RadioPlusInfo.com.
One of the things that Bristol Morgan is starting to do increasingly more often is surround our customers with that team. So having somebody that's an expert on the loan side of life, having somebody that's expert on the deposit side of life or money movement, being able to talk to about all the various products and services that are out there as well as some of the things that are coming. And then sitting down with the owners of the business, sitting down back as a team at the bank and collaborating on how can we help improve their lives financially and make things better day to day.
People have a reluctance to go see the dentist. It's an easy thing to put off or avoid altogether. But one visit to the caring professionals at Fondi Family Dental will change the way you think about the dentist. They provide quality family dental services to all ages in a happy, honest, and efficient manner that teaches and involves you on your custom plan. If you don't have insurance, ask about their new membership plan that can save you money. Call or schedule online today at FondiFamilyDental.com.
And we're back here at Coleman High School, WIAA Division 6 Level 3 football playoff action. Winner of this game takes on the winner of the other state other state quarterfinal that's happening here tonight, and that is Grantsburg in action against Stratford. So again, the winner of that game takes on the winner of this game here tonight. Other matchups in Division 6, Marshall and Mondovi do battle as well. We'll take a brief timeout for the national anthem and come back after this on Radio Plus Video Sports.
Real memories deserve real cameras.
Are you unsure of what career path you want to take? Musa Sheet Metal is looking for motivated individuals to join their highly regarded apprenticeship program. Throughout the program, you'll learn the skills to be able to run your own job site. A career at Musa Sheet Metal is a chance to join a driven team working together to design and build products to help build communities. Learn more at musasheetmetal.com. That's musasheetmetal.com.
Build products that build communities. Apply at musasheetmetal.com.
Welcome back to Coleman. This is WIAA Division 6 Level 3 football playoff action between the Coleman Cougars and the Ledgers of St. Mary Springs Academy. rpvideosports@gmail.com. We'd love to hear from you tonight and let us know where you are tuned into the broadcast from. Again, rpvideosports@gmail.com. Baker Cheese has our first string starting lineups. Baker Cheese gets yours today. The Ledgers won the toss. They deferred to the second half. So let's bring you the Coleman starting offense. First up, again, the Coleman starting offense. At quarterback is number 18, Trent Mongen. The fullback is Brady Gross. And last week for Gross and the Coleman bruising back, he had a very nice game. Scored a couple of touchdowns in that victory in their other game that went on, of course, last week. As we find the sheets that are stuck together, there we go. Gross 16 carries, 71 yards, couple of touchdowns again in that win. For halfback is Will Bieber, number 30. Peter Kuchta is number 44 for, again, the Coleman offense. Left to right across the offensive line, number 23, Joe Olson is the tight end. Braden Bort, number 72, is left offensive tackle. The left guard is West Bieber, number 55. Peyton Holford is the center, number 77. Right guard is Sawyer Seafeld, number 56. Ben Krieger is the right guard, and the other tight end is Micah Kuchta, number 8. Again, a great game for Trent Mongen last week. 5 of 6 for 41 yards and 3 touchdowns. Didn't throw it that much, but when he did, he was sure effective. Bieber last week, 10 carries, 201 yards, and a touchdown. Again, Will Bieber, watch him, the halfback in this wing T offense for Coleman, number 30. Again, a great game for him last week. Now the Ledger's starting defense. Let's bring that up for our viewers here. Again, the St. Mary Springs Academy starting defense. Ledger's at 10-1, coached by Bob Highland. Defensive line is Nolan Boudry. Noah Mao will be on the defensive line as well. Caden Pitts, along with linebackers Tom Kaufman, Levi Hefner, Adam Wilcox, Nick Gilgenbach. And the defensive backs in the secondary, Josiah Mao, Gavin Jans, Lucas Ramaker, and Sam Lucas. And the Ledger's defense. And when the Ledger's offense takes the field, we'll bring you the offense coming up here, again, when they do take the field, part of the ball game here tonight. This is your Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show. It's on RadioPlusInfo.com as we're wrapping up our pregame show with our Baker Cheese starting lineups. And Right Way Home Improvement, they have the opening kickoff from doors and gutters to roofs and siding. Visit RightWayBuilt.com. Again, Right Way Home Improvement, they have you covered. Kick off your home project today and visit RightWayBuilt.com. Again, the Ledgers winning the toss. They defer to the second half. The Ledgers, as you see on their screen, in the white uniforms, white jerseys, blue pants, and the white helmets, big S in the middle. And Coleman will be in their green uniforms, green jerseys, and green helmets, and like thereof. And we are just almost underway here from Coleman on a very rainy and windy and miserable night for high school football. A couple of schools, a couple of teams are actually playing tomorrow, and the conversation was it's not going to look much better for tomorrow. So we'll see what happens again with the games for tomorrow that are scheduled. But a lot of teams and a lot of action being taken place around the state of Wisconsin, of course, tonight. Ledgers will kick off, so we'll see the offense for the Cougars right away. And Rotman set to kick it away again for St. Mary Springs Academy. It's Cullen King warms up. We'll see a platoon position again for the offense for Springs. That's a deep kick. It'll be taken from the end zone. Up to the 5-yard line, angling to the 10-yard line, up to the 20-yard line, 25, 30-yard line. Ledgers try to get him out of bounds, and the Ledgers do on that far side. Good special teams push out of bounds as Coleman's number 44 and Peter Kuchta, the return man, takes it in decent field position for Coleman as they start off 1st and 10. Again, first drive of the football game for the Coleman offense. Coleman Cougars, coached by Jeff Bronson, and we've actually had emails back and forth and a lot of communication with Coleman here as we're looking at the internet situation and looking at a bunch of different things and the power situation here at Coleman High School. But we are underway, very accommodating here. You'll see them bunched in tight a bunch here tonight. Coleman runs a wing T offense. And the fullback, Kuchta, will get it, and the Ledger swarm defense. He'll pick up 5 initially, had him stop about 6 or 7 on the play. Does Coleman's big bruising back, again, Peter Kuchta, number 44. And for Kuchta last week in the victory for him, he had a very nice game as well. And he found the end zone, again, a couple of times in the game. For Coleman, Kuchta, 86 attempts, just under 1,000 yards rushing on the season, and 9 touchdowns. The handoff again. This handoff goes to number 30 for Coleman, and that is Will Bieber. And Bieber will pile drive his way forward, pick up yards on the play, maybe a loss of 1 actually, and it is 3rd down. So the Ledger's D is going to be challenged as Coleman is a team, as we talked about, that averages about 328 rushing yards a game. That's a lot. and off to the races, to the 40-yard line, to the 30-yard line, and finally gets knocked out of bounds is Kuchta again, and he'll pick up a nice gain on the play as he'll take it 20-plus yards, again, down the field for Kuchta. He's got 27 unofficial yards for the football game so far, and he'll take it to about the 35-yard line. So the Ledgers D gives up a third down play there. Coleman with a first down. Everybody bunched in tight with that wing T formation. Becomes set at the line of scrimmage. Mongen will hand the football off to Kuchta again. Left side, Ledgers D swarms. Kaufman was there. And for Springs, also number 40 was in there too. Caden Pitts, one of the defensive linemen, there to knock him down after a minimal gain on the play. Brings up second down again for Springs. Gain of a couple. Second down and 8. Coleman in Springs territory here in the first quarter. Again, just underway here in quarter number 1. And there's the pitch play to the left-hand side for Coleman's number 34, and Brady Gross, the junior, gets his first carry of the night. And Gross will scoot ahead for a couple more on the play. Gross, a very capable back. It's a three-headed monster is what Coach Highland called it. He got Kuchta at about 10 yards a crack. Bieber at about 9.5 a crack. And Gross at about 5.7 yards a crack. Ledgers D knocks down. The handoff will go right side through the A-gap, bouncing it out and still on his feet and got tripped up is number 30 for the Coleman Cougars, and that's Will Bieber. Bieber takes it to about the 14-yard line. So on a gain of about 15 yards all the way downfield. And Coleman knocking on the door from the 15. The Cougars will set up deep in Springs territory, as you see on your screen. Cougars traveling to the right on your video screen there. The turn and the handoff. Nope, quarterback keeper. Mongen keeping it himself. And Springs, number 8, and Gavin Jans knocking him down there, and that will get another Coleman first down as they go inside the 5-yard line to about the 3. There's a gain of 12 yards on the quarterback keeper. Again, bunched in tight wing T formation for Mongen as he'll await the snap, keeps it himself through the Ledger defense and gets stood up and driven backwards. First guy to him for the Ledgers was Tom Kaufman, one of the linebackers, came up in the gap, made a stop, and loss on the play. We talked with Bob Highland during the interview about how important it is for Springs to stay in their lanes. You know, when you run all this misdirection, and Coleman will do that, you'll see some counters later on. You'll see a lot of pulling guards. It's important for Springs to stay home in their lanes. The handoff is going to go into the end zone. There's a touchdown for Coleman, and that's Brady Gross, the junior running back, goes all the way through and gets Kuchta, on the touchdown. Not Gross, that was 44. Peter Kuchta with the carry. That goes for a couple of yards there. And Coleman jumps up early, 6-0 on your Quest Interiors scoreboard. Peter Kuchta's 6th rushing touchdown of the game, or of the season. He averages about 80 points a game. A 2-point conversion is no good to the right side, to the near side pylon. And that was intended for a receiver there. And it's a 6-0 score. Coleman on top of Springs. Back after this on Radio Plus Video Sports.
We've all got one, the junk drawer. Batteries, paper clips, old power cords, things that on their own are useful, but together make a mess. It's easy to let our investments accumulate the same way. When was the last time you really sat down and reviewed whether or not your current investments continue to match your overall objectives and risk tolerance? When was the last time your investment advisor proactively evaluated your investments?
This is Pat Bresky with Lakeside Wealth Management. As a client of mine, you'll benefit from honest communication, personal services, and innovative strategies as we help you build and protect your wealth. Our objective is to provide you with clarity and confidence in your future and guide you along the path towards financial independence. As an independent firm, Lakeside Wealth Management has no obligation to investment product manufacturers. Our sole focus is serving our clients.
Contact Fond du Lac and Dodge County's Money Man, Pat Bresky at Lakeside Wealth Management, 923-9740 or lakesidewealthmanagement.net.
And we're back to Coleman High School. The Coleman Cougars score on their first offensive possession down the field. And with 8:28, left to play in the first quarter, it is 6-0 in favor of Coleman on your Quest Interiors scoreboard. Ledger's first crack at it. Special teams got some yardage there, almost to the 40-yard line. And that's the Ledger's number 11, Jamison Ahern. They're on the special teams run back. See the Ledger offense up to the line of scrimmage now for St. Mary Springs Academy. And they are quarterbacked by Cullen King. Again, we'll see King platoon in, along with the Ledger's Max Bauer. And coming up here in moments, we'll bring you the Ledger's offense on the screen. And King turns, hands the football off, and that is, I believe, Levi Hefner. And that was Levi for a couple there. Brings up second down. So Levi Hefner, number 33 for Springs, will get just a couple on the play. A great game for Levi Hefner last week for St. Mary Springs Academy. Over 100 rushing yards, 19 carries, buck 11, couple of touchdowns in the win over Bonduel. Again, last week. King to throw on second down. Throwing, he's got a receiver. That's Ramaker. And Lucas Ramaker will haul it in. Incomplete, they call it. They say it hit the deck, hit the turf. Third down and about 8 for the Ledgers. Again, we'll bring up the Ledgers offense coming up here in just a couple of moments. St. Mary Springs Academy. It's got flanker and split end Kuhn and Baker. Levi Hefner, Korb making the start of the running back. King, followed by Ramaker, then Longley, Schwartz, Wilcox, Mallon, Boudry from right to left across your offensive line. King to throw on third down and 8, lofting down the middle, and that's incomplete. That was intended for Ahern down the middle. Good coverage by Coleman's number 20. Had him all the way, was Dylan Van Erman. And it brings up fourth down and 8, and it looks like the Ledgers are in a bunting situation here as they're at their own 38-yard line. Got to get to the 38, 30, about 36 or 46 or so for a first down. Special teams unit on the field. Again, the punt is away, and that's a decent kick in the rain, and that's going to back up Coleman, take a Ledger's bounce, and squirt out of bounds, as that'll be downed inside the 30-yard line. So stop of the action gives us a chance to thank Capelli Brothers and Dietrich, proud sponsor of our high school sports coverage, building for the future since 1948. Commercial and office, industrial, manufacturing, warehouse, storage, and more. Trust the best and trust Capelli Brothers and Dietrich. Plan for success today. Carpentry, concrete, masonry, and more. Log on at CapelliDietrich.com. So we see Coleman coming up to the line of scrimmage now as the Coleman Cougars back on the attack, and they have the football inside their own 38-yard line. We see that wing T formation, and they will fake the pitch to the right and go up the middle to the left. See that misdirection there for Coleman's. That's Brady Gross, who will scoop his way forward for a positive gain. Kaufman in on the stop, as well as a host of other Ledgers, including Nolan Boudry. Got about 5 on the carry. Did Gross. Brady Gross has got 6 yards. Game so far. And another handoff. This one goes to the left-hand side. Ledgers, white shirts there. They'll probably be brown and soaked by the end of the night tonight. But they pick up another couple of yards. Third down and 3. I think for the Ledgers, Schwartz was in on the stop. Third down and 3. Going to be a big third down here for Springs. Comes set, Mongen will duck in and fake the handoff, keep himself, go up to shoot with it. I think he's near. I think he's got the first down. Yeah, needed 3, got 4. Did Coleman's Trent Mongen, number 18. Again, he's got 3 carries on the evening so far, and he's got a total of 14 yards. And Coleman coming up to the line of scrimmage again, quick. Coleman scored with about 8.5 minutes left to go in the first quarter on the first drive of the football game. Mongen turns and hands football off, and this one goes up through the gap now. Up, a handoff goes for Will Bieber, and Bieber banging his way for about 12. 10. We'll give him 10. A first down for Bieber. Bieber's got 29 as the Coleman attack is fast and furious here in the first quarter. Again, Coleman, a team that doesn't give up a lot defensively. Neither does Springs. They become set at the line of scrimmage. They fake it one way and go up the left side of the other way, and that's another handoff, and that one goes for Gross again. And tackled by Levi Hefner. He'll get 7 on the play. Does Gross. And the thing is, they're very capable with any one of the backs. Gross, of course, Bieber, Kutcha in there, and their quarterback can also run it too, Mongen. So they're very capable out of any formation at any one given point in time are the Coleman Cougars. Cougars up to the line of scrimmage again, as they'll take a look here from the 40-yard line. Coleman becomes set, traveling to our right on your video screen. A handoff to the left-hand side. Ledgers will give up about 5 or so on the play. Hefner was over there to make a stop, as was Springs number 62, Noah Mao. And Joseph Olson had a nice kickoff block on that time. Olson came from that left side to kickoff block, and again, they keep it on the ground. And there's a handoff, and this handoff is going forward for what looks to be almost a Coleman first down, and that's Will Bieber. Bieber will go ahead for about 15 on the play. Jans there to bring him down after a 15-yard pickup. He's got 44 so far. Third down and 1. They're into Springs territory. Again, the work from the Springs 41-yard line. Coleman on the move. Wing T formation. Mongen will duck under center. He'll turn the handoff. Goes to the fullback right up the chute. And getting a big-time first down is the fullback, Peter Kutchta. And Kutchta's 5th carry. That one bangs for 5. He'll get 36 on the night so far. Coleman, again, up 6-0, and they are threatening here inside the 40-yard line. So far, the Ledgers have not had a solid answer for this Coleman rushing attack. Ledgers don't give up, again, a lot of game defensively. And here comes Coleman again, up to the line of scrimmage. Handoff will go to the left-hand side. Nobody home there. Brady Gross got tripped up and knocked down by Nolan Boudry and a host of others, again, for the Ledgers. And Ramaker coming up to make a stop also. Again, we're in the first quarter. Coleman scored on their first offensive possession, went down the field and knocked it in. Ball is at the 40-yard line. Ledgers D, down lineman. Here's the turn, the handoff. That one goes to the halfback out of the wing T, and that's again Will Bieber. And Bieber makes a stop. Does Wilcox after a gain of a couple by Bieber. That's his 7th carry. He's got 44 yards. And 2nd down and 10. Ledgers need a stop here. Springs averaging about 9.5 a game. That's all they give up. That's all they give up on the defensive front. Coleman, a team that averages about 40 a game. Play action now. Rolling right, looking downfield, still on his feet, and he'll tuck and run and get knocked out of bounds short of the stick. Short of the first down. Sam Lucas was in the vicinity. Coleman was in the vicinity as well, or Kaufman, I should say. And fourth down. Looked like he ran about 10 yards to get 2. Did Mongan. And it's fourth down and 8 as we are approaching almost the end of the first quarter. Again, it's fourth down and 8, and the Cougars look to go for it here. Mongan will duck in under center. He'll flip it to the left-hand side for Kutchta. He'll cut his way upfield, and he's going to be tripped up and brought down. Good play by the Ledgers. Peter Kutchta didn't get it for Coleman, and the Ledgers D will hold in the first quarter. Again, Coleman holding on to a 6-0 lead, but Ledgers will get the football back, again trailing by that margin. Coleman won the Northwoods League with a 12-0 overall mark and 7-0 in the conference, a game better than a team about 20 miles up the road, Crivets. Crandon checked in number 3 in the conference. Clintonville was 4. Oconee Falls, Tomahawk, Northland Pines, and Menominee Indian, all top to bottom on your Northwoods League schedule standings. And slow to get up is Levi Hefner. That's what you don't need if you're Springs. He's going to come off the field favoring that right leg is Levi Hefner. So a substitution for the Ledgers coming in now after he got 3 on the carry. Couple of incompletions for King so far. King will stop play here as the officials blow it dead. And there's going to be a offsides, illegal motion against the Ledgers. Brings up second down. Again, approaching the end of the first quarter here at 6-0 Coleman on your Quest Interiors scoreboard. Springs, of course, went to state last year. They lost in the Division 6 state championship, lost to Colby 22-7. And King will hand the football off now for the Ledgers, and there's a nice lane for Springs, and that's Jonathan Korb getting his first carry, and that will be near the Ledgers' first down, but stopped shy of that on a gain of 7, third down. Coleman also went to the WIAA state championship last year, and Coleman lost to Reedsville 17-0. These two teams have met in the playoffs before. King to Korb. Korb muscling his way for a Ledgers first down, and that's their first down of the football game from Anderson Jones Real Estate Company. Call them, then call the Movers. Anderson Jones Real Estate Company as they continue to wind the clock here. Light rain continuing to fall here at Coleman High School. And they do give him the first down, of course, after that positive gain of 6 yards. The Ledgers on the move here. King hands football off again to Korb, and Korb will run into Coleman's. Bieber was the first guy to him, but popping up after a nice stick was Sawyer Seefeld. These two teams met in the postseason all the way back in 2010 at Fruth. And if you remember that game, it was rather intriguing because the Ledgers were down, and they were down big in that game, like 22-7. Ledgers came back in the second half, getting tripped up as Korb. Third down. So after Korb gets 4 more there, on the previous play, he gets tripped up for nothing. Again, he's got 17 for the game. And that's the end of quarter number 1. Again, the final play of the first quarter right there. Ledgers on the move, but they trail 6-0 on your Quest Interiors scoreboard. We're back after this on Radio Plus Video Sports.
Here at Pizza Ranch, we believe in happy accidents, like in 1964, when a Buffalo, New York restaurant owner accidentally bought chicken wings instead of chicken necks. The 60s were a crazy time. Well, decades later, and the mistake-turned masterpiece is now at Pizza Ranch. Introducing our new traditional and boneless chicken wings, tossed in our signature sauces. 2 more ways to get the country's best chicken available for carryout and delivery. Maybe it wasn't an accident after all, just delicious fate. Pizza Ranch.
And we're back here at Coleman High School, WIAA Division 6, Level 3 football action. Some nice comments from the Coleman faithful watching tonight's broadcast. Want to correct my pronunciation. It's Kukta with our quarterback, Kukta. Want to correct myself there as we enter the second quarter of play, and the Ledgers flip sides of the field. The Ledgers on the move now. They are knocking on the Coleman door. King to pass, right side, and that's for Ramaker. Ramaker gets the reception, first reception of the football game for him. And I think he got about 6 or 7 on the play. It's in Coleman territory right now, again, for King's first completion. And he's 1 of 3 so far. And Coleman was up 26-7 all the way back in 2010 at Fruth. The Ledgers dumped it on in the second half, and they scored a total of 23 unanswered to win 30-26. The Ledgers didn't take the lead in that game until 58 seconds left to play in it. Again, that was the only time Springs and Coleman met in the postseason. It was all the way back in 2010, November 6th of 2010 to be exact. Chain gang is out for a stretch, and it's a Ledger first down. They move the sticks and chains, presented by Addison Jones Real Estate Company. Call them, then call the movers. You know, you talk about the history behind these two teams, and we know the history for Springs, right? 22 years as a member of the WIAA. They've been to the playoffs 20 of those 22 years. They've never gone out previous to level 4. King, with a new set of sticks, will hand the football off now, and this handoff will go to the left-hand side for Levi Hefner. And they'll get about 7 on the play, does the Levi. 11 yards for him so far. So, Ledgers, of course, 9 state championships. They've competed at a high level for so long. Bob Hyland, over 500 wins, 502 career wins, 101 losses, 2 ties. King under center. Motion coming near side with Hefner. And the fake. Here's King, eluding one defender, still on his feet, ducking for it, taking the first down is King. And he'll bang his way forward to the 30-yard line, inside the 30, and there's another Springs first down. They move the sticks and chains, presented by Anderson Jones Real Estate Company. Call them, then call the movers. Again, King on the move for 6 and gets a Ledger's first down. The Coleman team, they have a very, very rich history as a member of the WIAA as well. And Coleman, a team that's been there before. And Holmes gets a carry there. For Coleman, they been to the postseason over the past 2 years. Well, really, they've been to the playoffs 18 times since 2000. They're 24-1 over the last 2 seasons. And they have a rich tradition of getting to the playoffs. They want to get back to Camp Randall, a place that they've never won a state championship. And Holmes carrying it again for Springs. And if you're Coleman, this is a game that you get up for because it's kind of like, in order to overcome, getting to Camp Randall, you got to beat a team like Springs on your way to Camp Randall to just, boost your confidence and to be the best. You got to beat the best. And we know Springs is one of the best, especially over the last 15 to 20 years as a member of the WIAA, most state championships regardless of division. We know that. A handoff, and this is for J.T. Koenigs. Koenigs gets his first plunge of the night, and that one will be near the stick. Good, nice chunk again for the Ledgers. Clock continuing to move down. We are inside 8 minutes left to play here in the first half. Again, Coleman with a 6-0 lead. We expected this. We expected the ball to be on the ground a lot here tonight, and it certainly has been. Gain of 4 for Koenigs. Koenigs again for the Ledgers. He'll rip off another first down as they move the sticks and chains again. Presented by Anderson Jones Real Estate Company. Call them, then call the movers. So again, Springs trying to get back to state in Mayville. They're against Racine Lutheran tonight. They're trying to get back to state too. It's kind of cool doing a couple of teams in Madison from our local area last year. Mayville and Springs both fell in their respective Division 5 and 6 state championships. Koenigs again takes it to the left-hand side. And Koenig still on his feet, gets to the second wave, and eventually bringing him down is Coleman's number 46, I should say, and that's Braxton Darga. Again, rpvideosports@gmail.com. Love to hear from you tonight. That's rpvideosports@gmail.com. 7:50 and counting. Left to play here in the first half. 6-0. There's a handoff to the right side for the Ledgers. Another handoff goes for Levi Hefner. And Hefner will get a good chunk on that play. Again, the rain is not as hard as it did fall, and traveling up here to Coleman, definitely. Ball is at the 4-yard line. 2nd down and goal to go. Ledgers keep it on the ground. Pile drive forward inside the 2 to about the 1. Ledgers aren't in yet. Hefner with another carry. And it will be 2nd down and goal to go. Again, the ball is on the 1-yard line. So again, under 7 to play. 2nd and goal from the 1. Koenigs pile driving to the end zone. There's a Springs touchdown. And the Ledgers are an extra point away from tying this thing up as the Ledgers number 20, and that's J.T. Koenigs, takes it in from a yard away. And that's a nice answer, again, by Springs as they score here in the second quarter. Ahern to hold. Rotman's kick is on the way. It is up, and the extra point is good, and the Ledgers jump on the lead now at 7-0, or 7-6, excuse me, on your Quest Interiors scoreboard. Back after this on Radio Plus Video Sports.
The Rademan family has been quarrying and producing natural stone products for over 50 years. Hi, I'm Brock Rademan with the Rademan Stone and Landscape Company. As the first member of our 4th-generation family-owned business, I'm proud to carry on the tradition of providing quality stone products to Fond du Lac and the surrounding areas. Is your driveway in need of repair? Here at Rademan's, our crushed stone division provides our customer with stone needed for maintaining your gravel driveway. Our quarry stone division provides landscape stones such as stepping stones and retaining wall stone for your outdoor living areas. We also offer natural thin and full veneer stone for interior applications such as fireplaces or outdoor applications to combine with or replace your siding or brick. Whether building or remodeling, veneer stone can add a natural look and feel to your home. Our natural stone is available in many different textures, sizes, colors, and cuts. Stop out at Rademan's and see our indoor-outdoor stone displays, or like us on Facebook to see some finished projects. Rademan Stone and Landscape Company, where we have the materials to do the best work on earth.
Back to action here at Coleman High School. 7-6 Ledgers with the lead. 6:42 left to play on your Quest Interiors scoreboard. Very quick-moving first half, as we know that. The Ledgers and the Cougars keeping it on the ground for the most part. And a 1-yard run by J.T. Koenigs. And back up to the line of scrimmage come the Cougars. First play on their drive here is a handoff. And handoff to the right side. Got about 5 or 6 on the play. And J.T. Koenig's 11th touchdown of the season back there. That is second on the team for Springs compared to Levi Hefner. Again, Coleman, a team that coming into tonight, 450 rushing attempts, just under 4,000 yards on the ground, and 51 touchdowns on the season. Just incredible numbers. Again, that's second in the state, second to Monroe. Blackhawk Warren, Illinois is third. The Mayville Cardinals, the fourth best rushing team in the state, and Assumption checks in at number 5, again in the state. So, team knows how to run it. That's good enough for a Coleman first down. As Coleman moves the sticks. Kukta will hand the football off to the right side, and that's for Kuchta. And he'll get a couple on the play as rain continues to fall here. Wet night, damp night, but again, we're glad to bring you the broadcast here tonight. rpvideosports@gmail.com. That's rpvideosports@gmail.com. Good luck from Largo, Florida. Mike and Trudy Ford. They check into the game here tonight. The handoff goes to the right side for Coleman. I'm sorry, the quarterback keeper will go for a couple, 62, bringing him down. That's Noah Mao. The 5th quarterback keeper, and the dangerous part for Coleman there, too, is he can take off with it. At any one given point in time. Looking to pass on third down, floating it near side. That is incomplete. Was waiting for a signal from the official on the screen there. It was incomplete. And fourth down for the Cougars, and the Ledgers forced to punt here. Dan Perry, check it out. Glad to work with you again, Dan, here at Coleman High School. Anthony Capertino, check it in, saying go Ledgers. Sue Kemp, hey Sue, from Florida. She says go Ledgers. Saw Joe on the field a little bit earlier tonight. He was in his rain gear, as everybody else was too. And there's a nice kick by Coleman. It'll back up Springs. Tracking it down, the Ledgers, Gavin Jans. Jans now gets tripped up at about the 30-yard line and will take it to about the 32 to 33. Ledgers have the football and the lead, and now the momentum after a 3-and-out. So again, rpvideosports@gmail.com. Watching from Ripon, it's Jerry Packer. First down. At the 33-yard line. Ledgers come up to the line of scrimmage. Again with the ball and the lead slot to the wide side of your screen. Handoff for Springs. Right side. Tackling Colby's West Bieber. Minimal gain, if anything, for the Ledgers. Maybe got a couple on the play. And for Coleman's, Kukta making a stop as well, number 8. Sophomore does a great job in that secondary, running a safety. Again, number 8. Other games going on. Mayville is all over Racine Lutheran, 21-0. And getting ripped out of the backfield is Jonathan Korb. And no gain on the play. Third down for Korb and the Ledgers. Again, after Coleman put on a nice attack in that first quarter, Ledgers have forced some punts. Ledgers, number 2 team in the state, Division 6. Coleman, number 1. Ledgers, after that loss to Mayville a little bit earlier this season, the regular season finale for the Flyway Conference Championship. And King drops back to pass. Third down, rainbowing near side for Ahern, leaps up and incomplete. And there's a flag that's going to fly on Brady Gross. That's going to be pass interference against Coleman. And this is going to give the Ledgers a first down. A little too much contact there. Ledgers are going to march it upfield. And a new set of sticks against Coleman. Moving the sticks and chains from Addison Jones Real Estate Company. Called them, then called the Movers. Edgar, Kimberly, Lancaster, Stratford, Wanakee all check in with 7 state championships. Ledgers have the most with 9. Ledgers won it back in 2019, 18, 17, 15, 14, 12, 11, 9, and 2002. Lost it in 2003, 5, 10, and 21. There's a handoff up the middle. There goes Koenigs all the way down to the end zone. Touchdown, J.T. Koenigs. And the Ledgers jump up now 13-6 on your Quest Interiors scoreboard. What a great run by J.T. Koenigs. And Koenigs will rip it for 51 to the house. And Koenigs and the Ledgers with 2:32 left to play here in the first half. Ahern to hold. Rotman's extra point is up, and it is good. And springs up now 14-6. A break. Back with more after this on Radio Plus Video.
Dr. Shane Bauer of Bauer Chiropractic for progressive and traditional chiropractic care. If you're in pain, Bauer Chiropractic offers unique ways to provide relief for many types of pain and conditions. New to this area is MLS Class 4 cold laser therapy, which can be very effective with treating many nagging injuries such as plantar fasciitis, tennis elbow, shoulder pain, knee pain, and many others. Pain relief and prevention are 2 reasons to see Dr. Shane Bauer at 355 North Peters Avenue, Fond du Lac, or log on BauerChiroFDL.com.
A new career path awaits you. Spectrum is hiring in your area and offering a starting wage of $20 an hour. Whether you're looking to help customers, share knowledge, make connections, or enjoy uncapped earning potential, there's a spot for you at Spectrum, the nation's fastest growing internet, TV, and mobile provider. Plus, get paid on the job training, affordable healthcare coverage, market leading savings plan, and complimentary Spectrum services. Visit jobs.spectrum.com today.
J.T. Koenigs ripping one out for 51 yards. And the Ledgers on the road with the lead at 14-6. Quest Interior scoreboard. We're under 2:30 to play here in the first half. There's a nice run back by Coleman, by Will Bieber. Stratford has posted a pair of shutouts in the playoffs. Tigers hitting on all cylinders right now. Stratford takes on Grantsburg. We bring that up because the winner of this game takes on the winner of Stratford and Grantsburg, which is taking place tonight in Grantsburg. Grantsburg the 1, Stratford the 2. Doesn't matter who's the 1 and who's the 2 going next week, because once you hit level 4, it's neutral sites. And Will Bieber takes the handoff. The Ledgers D swarms. Good job by a bunch of Ledgers. Noah Mao to bring him down. And a host of others. Maybe a gain of 2 on the play for Bieber. best that we can, we'll give you some halftime statistics coming up here as part of your Holiday Automotive Halftime Show presented by Taco Bell. A little trivia is on the way as well here tonight. As you look on your screen, play action, rolling right, throwing right. That is incomplete. It was intended for Coleman's number 20, Dylan Van Erman, running back to the right side of the formation. 3rd down and 8. Clock stops. Under 2 to play in the first half. 3rd down and 8. $1.40 to be exact. Yep, 3rd down and 8. Can they work from the 35-yard line? As the Cougars in their own territory yet. Again, the Cougars, they came guns a-blazing, had a nice drive down the field to start the first half. Since then, it's been Springs. It's been Ledgers. And now the handoff is going to go again up the A-gap. Ledgers D there to answer a bell. Great job again by Noah Mowell. And some more white/brown shirts over there to help. rpvideosports@gmail.com. Love to hear from you tonight. That's rpvideosports@gmail.com. We'll have a halftime trivia question coming up. A chance to win some Taco Bell here tonight. Taking a peek at some other scores. Mayville all over Racine Lutheran 28-0. Shiocton and Cambria-Friesland doing battle as well. I don't have a score on that, but it's 14-6 on the field. A timeout, 30-second break. Back after this on Radio Plus Video Sports.
Okay, let's start with some clouds, some mountains over there, and finally a river. Hey, Dad, look.
Looks like the perfect spot. American Family Insurance is here to protect your family on the road with the Travel Peace of Mind package.
American Family Insurance.
Visit Brad Tagle Petra today in Fond du Lac or Ripon.
Springs' only setback this season, back to action here, was a 27-17 loss to Mayville for the Flyway Conference Championship back in mid-October. And Coleman will go back to kick it away. And that will be downed inside the 10. So the Ledgers let it roll. It takes a Coleman bounce as Kukta lets it go, the sophomore. Return man, Ledgers. Remember, they deferred to the second half. So the Ledgers will start with the football to begin the second half. They have the football right now, up 14-6. They'd rattled off 2 consecutive touchdowns. 2 consecutive drives. 28th appearance for Coleman in the playoffs. 25-26. That's their record. That's their career school record. Ledgers keep it on the ground, and that's Korb. Number 6, Jonathan Korb, the senior, gets a carry for a couple there. J.T. Koenigs with a couple of touchdowns the first half. He's got 56 rushing yards. Korb's got 19. And I think they're going to stop play. And a penalty against Springs. And brings up a second down. I think we have a Coleman stat. Again, 28th appearance in the WIAA with that 25-26 record. Made level 3 in 2003, 8, 10, 11, 16, and 19. The farthest they got was level 4. That was in 2015. They finished runner-up at state last year, losing 17-0 to Reedsburg in the state championship at Camp Randall in Madison. Cullen King will survey. And King on the quarterback keeper. I want to make sure that is King. Okay. Want to make sure that wasn't a platoon with Bauer in there, but that is King. And they keep it on the ground. The clock continues to tick down here in the second quarter. Springs with a 14-6 lead. And that's going to be the end of the first half. 14-6, a very quick moving first half from Coleman. John Welsh checking into the broadcast here tonight. Thanks for the kind words, John. Appreciate that. rpvideosports@gmail.com. That's rpvideosports@gmail.com. And I like that, John. Don't want to see the hockey guys or the football players on the ice until after Camp Randall. Yep, Ledger's schedule those hockey games a little bit later. I think they do that on purpose, right, John? Tim Mathweg checking in as well here tonight. Let's take a time out, and we'll come back with your halftime trivia and more on Radio Plus Video Sports.
March & Schmidt has been a global leader in the manufacture of industrial food cutting solutions for over 55 years. Our staff is committed to using leading-edge technology to create custom designs specifically for the food industry. March & Schmidt is proud of our manufacturing process and strive to produce the highest quality machinery every day. We're focused on one thing, satisfying our customers and giving them the best quality product. A complete turnkey solution provider, integrating both processing and packaging equipment. Our team is focused on our customers' overall success, while the family values drive our relationships.
Are you missing out on life? Does chronic joint pain prevent you from doing the things you love? I get it. All you think about is pain. This is Dr. Randy Blahoviak with New Medical Center. We have the solution to your problem.
My name is Mary, and I was treated at the New Medical Center for knee pain. I couldn't walk long distances, stand up from a chair easily, or do stairs well. Now I can do all of these things and walk 2 miles.
Hi, my name is Linda. I was treated at the New Medical Center for pain in both of my knees, and it has made a huge difference. I couldn't walk up the stairs. I couldn't get up and down easily off the floor after playing with my grandkids. Getting up off the couch at night was difficult. Now I can do all of that. Right now I have no pain in my knees. I would definitely recommend this procedure to anybody who has pain in their knees, and I would recommend that you do it sooner rather than later.
Call New Medical Center for an alternative approach with innovative medicine at 920-249-8757.
Hey, I'm Jeff Cornelli. I'm the owner of Tavern on the Avenue, Bob's on the Avenue, Just Love Coffee on the Avenue. Just Love Coffee is a franchise out of Nashville, Tennessee. We actually interviewed 30 different people, and these people are above and beyond better than anybody else. 90% of the money that is made in the coffee shop is donated to charities. There's nothing in Fond du Lac like this business. It's very upscale, it's family oriented. We got kids games, the kids can play their games, the families can come here at birthday parties and have coffee at the same time.
You dream it, we'll fabricate it. At Quest Interiors, we fabricate one-of-a-kind countertops just for your space. And buying direct saves you money. Visit our showrooms today in Oshkosh and Fond du Lac to start your transformation. Quest Interiors, exceptional style, exceptional savings.
Hi, this is Danny and Heather with AirTech Heating. At AirTech, our motto is honesty, integrity, and quality craftsmanship.
When it comes to your home, you want the person working on your equipment to be upfront and tell you what you need.
But also what you don't need. We deliver whatever it takes service to take care of you. Our technicians are NATE certified, meaning they are the most highly trained in the industry to be servicing your equipment.
If you're stuck with a broken furnace or air conditioner, call our team at AirTech Heating at 924-6742.
The greatest gift a parent can give their children is hope for a better tomorrow. We offer that Christian hope at Winnebago Lutheran Academy. WLA is a premier Christian high school open to the Fond du Lac, Oshkosh, and surrounding communities. We participate in the Wisconsin Parental Choice Program and offer generous financial aid, making this private Christian education accessible to all. Schedule a tour today at WLAVikings.org.
Join Ahern and build a better future. Ahern is a mechanical, fire protection, and fabrication contractor that's been doing business in the community for over 142 years. They're now hiring and typically recruit for over 180 positions across the company. Trades, apprenticeships, office professionals, internships, and more. Log on aherncareers.com and learn about the company and the positions they're currently looking to fill. Build a better future for yourself and your community. Go Ledgers from Ahern.
When you hire the attorneys at Everson and Gibbs, you're getting more than professional representation. The attorneys at Everson and Gibbs are committed to excellence and have been successfully representing their clients since 2005, practicing business law, estate planning, probate, guardianships, and real estate. They work closely with their clients, providing exceptional legal services that are catered specifically to their needs. Call Everson and Gibbs at 920-922-7113 or go to eversonandgibbs.com.
Muthig Industries in Fond du Lac would like to wish your local high school sports team best of luck this season. Muthig Industries is one of the area's top full-service manufacturers of precision metal stampings, laser cuttings, production machining and turning, tool and die manufacturing, and custom metal fabrication products. Muthig Industries is a third-generation family-owned company that started in 1965. To find out more, visit muthigindustries.com. Good luck to all area athletes from your team at Muthig Industries, 33 East Larson Drive, Fond du Lac.
Apply now to qualify for the Sabre Award, a $500 per year scholarship at Marian University. Be admitted by January 1st and receive a $2,000 scholarship towards your degree. The Sabre Award is granted in addition to other scholarships, awards, and discounts. 100% of Marian University students receive financial assistance. College is affordable. Apply now at marianuniversity.edu/apply.
One of the things that Bristol Morgan is starting to do increasingly more often is surround our customers with that team. So having somebody that's an expert on the loan side of life, having somebody that's expert on the deposit side of life or money movement, being able to talk to about all the various products and services that are out there as well as some of the things that are coming. And then sitting down with the owners of the business, sitting down back as a team at the bank and collaborating on how can we help improve their lives financially and make things better day to day.
Real estate is something that we are doing together. We're in it together till the end. The best achievement that I can have is when the property successfully closes.
Probably the most rewarding part of my role with Addison Jones and Signature Homes is the ability to take a client from the very beginning stages of building a new home all the way down to the point where we turn the key and move them in and watch their eyes light up as they see the finished product.
Buy it, sell it, build it. That's Addison Jones.
And we're back to Coleman High School. Welcome back into Radio Plus Video Sports on RadioPlusInfo.com. A lot of people checking into the broadcast here tonight. We'd love for you to do so as well. rpvideosports@gmail.com. Brad Len says, "Go Ledgers." Watching the game with his 4-year-old daughter, Harper. So there you go. Brad played for Bob Highland back from 91 until 94. And Bob, of course, started coaching at Springs in the 80s, and his first 2 years at the school, 1, 15, and 2, and kept going after that, and we know the rest of the story. David Barris checking in, says, "Ledger Pride, go Ledgers," from David and Christine Barris. There you go. Tim Mathwig, Tim checking in, "If Springs comes out in the second half and scores on their first series, hard for Coleman to overcome." I agree with that, and Springs will get the football to start the second half of play. Peter Wetstein says, "Good luck, Springs." That's from Peter and Joan Wetstein of Fond du Lac. There you go. Catherine McGalloway, that is, checking in from Arizona. I bet it's warmer there than here. It's probably more pleasant there than here as well, with the rain coming down here today as well. Megan Laborde says, "Go Springs." Congratulations on a great season. So a bunch of people checking into the broadcast here tonight on Radio Plus Video Sports. All right, so 5 of 16 was Levi Hefner, for 16 yards, that is. 6 carries, 19 yards for Koenigs. Korb, I should say. A carry for 6 yards for King. 5 yards on 1 carry for Holmes, and for the Ledger scoring a couple of touchdowns was J.T. Koenigs. 3 carries for 56 yards and, again, a couple of touchdowns. Ramaker, 1 reception for 7 yards, and King was 1 of 5 for 7 yards in the game as well. For Coleman on the ground, number 44, Peter Kuchta. He had a total of 6 carries for 38 yards. Will Bieber, a total of 8 carries for 46 yards. And Brady Gross, a total of 3 carries for 13 yards. Monchin, their quarterback, had 5 quarterback keepers for 18 yards and no completions. And the passing game again for Coleman. We'll take a brief timeout. We'll come back with more from Coleman High School. This is Radio Plus Video Sports.
Come on. Come on, you can do it. Yeah, come on, show me. Come on. Come on. Well, come on. Come on. Yeah. Good boy. Come here. Come on.
Jackson, are you going to come over here?
Now more than ever, hospitality, restaurants, and retail enterprises demand the quality and innovation LK Interior Systems delivers. EIS takes ever-changing design trends and transforms them into meaningful and memorable customer experiences. Take pride in your work and apply at lkinteriorsystems.com.
Hi, I'm Shannon Schill from LK Interior Systems in Fond du Lac. We are thrilled to be adding to our family. Our shift times can be uniquely flexible because we understand that there's life outside of work. Go to lkinteriorsystems.com to learn more about our open positions.
This holiday season, find a more inspired drive. Get more Mazda for your money, more for your trade, and get into a new all-wheel drive Mazda CX-9 like this from our expanding selection of new models.
Choose one that's in stock today or reserve one that's on the way.
What makes holiday worth the trip is things are going to be very simple and straightforward and upfront.
This team gets it. I'm a fan.
Find yours and discover the difference during the season of inspiration at Holiday Mazda Fond du Lac.
It's worth the trip.
When you hire the attorneys at Everson and Gibbs, you're getting more than professional representation. The attorneys at Everson and Gibbs are committed to excellence and have been successfully representing their clients since 2005, practicing business law, estate planning, probate, guardianships, and real estate. They work closely with their clients, providing exceptional legal services that are catered specifically to their needs. Call Everson and Gibbs at 920-922-7113 or go to eversonandgibbs.com.
Hi, this is Danny and Heather with AirTech Heating. At AirTech, our motto is honesty, integrity, and quality craftsmanship.
When it comes to your home, you want the person working on your equipment to be upfront and tell you what you need.
But also what you don't need. We deliver whatever it takes service to take care of you. Our technicians are NATE certified, meaning they are the most highly trained in the industry to be servicing your equipment.
If you're stuck with a broken furnace or air conditioner, call our team at AirTech Heating at 924-6742.
Scotty's Auto Works for affordable auto care, from tires and alignments to routine auto maintenance. Trust the guys at Scotty's Auto Works, next to Pump and Pantry, Fond du Lac.
Welcome back to Coleman High School. This is WIAA Division 6 Level 3 football playoff action. Winner of this game takes on the winner of Grantsburg and Stratford. And if Springs does win, it would be neutral territory coming up next week, Friday night. Again, Level 4 is neutral territory. All right. Holiday Automotive with our highlights. Again, presented by Holiday Automotive. Worth the trip. Coleman scored first. 8:28 left to play in the first quarter. A gross 1-yard plunge made it 6-0. And then Ledger scored, going up 7-6, 6:42 left to play in the second quarter. 1-yard run by J.T. Koenigs. That was his first of 2 touches in the first half. Then a 14-6 score. Koenigs ripped it from 51 yards away. 2:32 left to play in the second quarter. Made it again 14-6. That's where we are at the half. Your Taco Bell trivia question, again from Taco Bell. Numerous locations around the area. They are now hiring at the East and West Johnson Street locations in Fond du Lac. The question, name the year. We talked about it during the first half. Name the year that these two teams met in the postseason. It's happened one time. Coleman and Springs meeting in the postseason. It wasn't here. It was at Fruth. What's the year? rpvideosports@gmail.com. First correct answer in wins. Again, rpvideosports@gmail.com. Name the year, the only time these two teams played in the postseason. We'll take a break, come back with the second half after this on Radio Plus Video Sports.
Are you missing out on life? Does chronic joint pain prevent you from doing the things you love? I get it. All you think about is pain. This is Dr. Randy Blahoviak with New Medical Center. We have the solution to your problem. If you suffer from debilitating and chronic joint pain, learn how innovative medicine with human cellular tissue products can get you back to living your best life.
Hi, my name is Les. I've suffered with a bad right knee for 30 years or 40 years. Actually had a knee replacement scheduled, and I looked into this, and it was probably one of the best decisions I've ever made. My knee now, 3 months later, is almost like new. I can run up and down stairs. I can sit at a gym watching a basketball game. Really, really happy and pleased with the results. I plan on strongly recommending this to, and I have been recommending this to friends and family who have had joint issues, shoulders, backs, and knees.
Call New Medical Center for an alternative approach with innovative medicine at 920-249-8757.
Integrity Saw and Tool is a proud sponsor of Fond du Lac area sports. They wish the best of luck to all local teams this fall and winter. Integrity prides itself on being the fastest producer of high-quality cutting tools and providing the most reliable sharpening service in the industry. If you're looking for a challenging career with excellent benefits and a family atmosphere, contact the team at integritysaw.com. That's integritysaw.com.
Condex Corporation in Elmira is a proud manufacturer of cutting parts for the agriculture and lawn and turf industry. Condex is currently looking to add to their second and third shifts in various roles: assembler, machine operator, and CNC operator. See for yourself what it's like to work in a company that's focused on innovation and continuous improvement. Condex offers a great work environment, including a climate-controlled manufacturing facility. Condex Corporation, 1500 Technology Drive in Elmira. Apply online today at Condex.com.
Got a little Johnny Cash going up. Got the camera guys singing. Ron Lindgren. I think
Marco, the name
I think Jimmy's backing him up. That's how this is going here. Jimmy Miller. Kerry Longree. He's our video producer. The Radio Plus mobile broadcast unit that we have in the parade, that we have and Walleye Weekend at the fair, a bunch of area events. First time we've used it for high school sports, and I'll say it's working out rather well. Okay, a bunch of guesses on this, so I have to scroll through the emails. The first correct answer in was from Sawyer Klotzbeker. Sawyer is our winner, and he guessed 2010, and he's right. So again, the first correct entry in wins, and that's Sawyer. Again, congratulations. Noah had it. David Barris had it. Kathy Reddig had it. Austin Tachik had it. Jesse Borchert. Heather Dietrich had it. Aaron Shallow. Megan Laborde. A bunch of other people had it too. 2010 was the guess, or was the answer. Again, they played each other. Springs was down 22-7. And they came roaring back in the second half. They scored to take the lead with 58 seconds left to play. And the Ledgers won in their only post-game battle with the Coleman Cougars. Ledgers, all they could do there was pounce on it. And for Springs, number 35 in Weston Hefner does the honors. Ledgers will start off with the football, and their offense will come back on the field here. Again, for St. Mary Springs Academy. And Ledgers offense led by Cullen King. Ledgers with 2 consecutive touchdowns to tack it on in the first half of play. Come back to that in a moment. Handoff will go up the chute there. And that will be Jonathan Korb. Again, we'll take it for Springs. You'll see a heavy dose of the Ledgers on the ground attack. You see the split ends, Kuhn and Baker, Hefner and Korb getting the start in the backfield tonight in the second half. King, Then Ramaker, the tight end. Longley, Schwartz, Wilcox, Mallon, Woodry making the Ledger's offense go here today. And the handoff again is going to go to Levi Hefner. And he will dive his way across the 36, 37, up almost to the 40-yard line. That will move the sticks and chains. Again, presented by Anderson Jones Real Estate Company. Call them, then call the movers. Anderson Jones Real Estate Company. Again, Hefner with a solid run there, and he rumbles for 9 yards. He's got 25 on 6 carries. And they keep it on the ground for Levi. And a couple on the play there. The Coleman defense is on as well. Seefeld and Olsen, Bieber, Darga, Kuchta, Van Erman, Kreischner, Gross, Bieber, the secondary, Mongen, and Kukta. Number 8, again, in the secondary. King puts Ramaker in motion, far side of the formation. And now Holmes will take it. Nobody home for Holmes. And Coleman's D, West Bieber, bangs into him and knocking him down there. Bunch of people checking in here tonight. Thank you to the Coleman faithful. Again, very accommodating all week here at Coleman. We had numerous communication with them, with their IT department, with their setup crew here to bring the game to you. A lot of Coleman fans watching tonight as well. Noah Naskovitz says, "Go Cougars." Ledger's looking to pass. That's incomplete. That was intended for Ahern on this near side. And Jamison Ahern comes up empty with it. The Ledgers are going to be forced to punt here. And 4th down. So King, 1 of 6 on the night so far. Ledgers come up with a 1st down, but they got to kick it away. And we'll see if the Ledgers D can answer. Again, the Ledgers were down 6-0. They rattled off 14 consecutive points, and they really want to get this rushing attack going. Does Coleman? That's a short kick. That's a short punt, and that'll be, at about the 47 or so. Yeah, that's where Coleman will take over. They are approaching the 50-yard line. So, again, Coleman with great field position to start this second half of play. And the Coleman offense back on the field now. See their offense. Mongen, Gross, Bieber, Kukta, Olsen, Bort, Bieber, Halford, Seifert, Krieger, Kukta. Mongen turns and will hand off up the middle. First guy through on this wing T was Bieber. Yeah, when you run that wing T, you have so many different opportunities. You have your bruising fullback that'll get it first guy through. You can bring motion, and if you're the Ledgers D, you got to stay home, right? All that motion going on, the pulling guards, all that activity up front. You got to stay in your lanes. Very important, as Coach Highland talked about during our pregame interview. Bieber goes for 1 there. And 47 for him. Mongen sets the offense. Turns, hands it off. This Kuchta will take it along the left-hand side in front of the Ledger bench. And we'll see Ledger's tackle. That is Gilgenbach. Nicholas Gilgenbach came up to make a pop and drop. And not much, maybe 2. 40 yards, Kuchta on the carry, or on the evening so far. There's a pass, right side. Mongen looks downfield for Coleman, and he gets near the stick. I think he's short, though. He was tripped up by Kaufman. A couple of other players in the area, in the vicinity. Gets into Ledger territory, but it is 4th down. And Kaufman has been on a small village of tackles here tonight. And for Coleman's Peter Kukta has 7 carries for 40 yards at 6 for 38 at the half. Now they look to go here on 4th down. They're going to pitch it to Kukta. He's going to dance his way forward, spin his way for a big Coleman first down. Ledger's number 52 in Adam Wilcox tackles him, covers him up there, but not before Kukta and the Coleman Cougars get a first down. That's a big one. Tonight's game built by Capelli Brothers and Dietrich, a Fond du Lac building for the future since 1948. Commercial and office, industrial, manufacturing. Capelli Brothers and Dietrich plan for success today. Carpentry, concrete, masonry, and more. Log on CapelliDietrich.com. And there's another solid run. And this run goes for 9 on a QB keeper. He's got 27 yards on QB keeper runs. 6 attempts for him. Second down and 1 after a nice pickup. Quarterback turns, hands it off there, and Gross takes it for a couple. Tom Kaufman makes a stop. Got a first down. And it's a good run, again, by Brady Gross. Gross has got 4 carries on the night. He's got 16 yards. And they move the sticks again, does Coleman. Big offensive drive for the Cougars as they keep it all on the ground here. Play action. Mongen looking right, throwing right downfield, and that's tipped. And is it hauled in? No, incomplete. Intended for Kukta, who popped out right side. Ledger's D was there. Stop the play. Stop of the action. Third quarter yet. Again, Springs was down 6-0. 16 unanswered for the Ledgers. St. Mary Springs Academy with wonderful history, of course. 9 WIAA state championships. Runner-up 4 times. A total of 8 WISA championships before the private league dissolved. A total of 17 gold balls in the case for Bob Hyland's squad. There's a big hit in the backfield. He lost some yards. Nice play. Luke Schwartz in the backfield. Noah Mao in the backfield as well. And I think he lost a couple there. Let's see, no gain. Third down. Clock continues to tick down. We are halfway gone by here in quarter number 3. A rain-soaked and splashed Friday night. Comes set at the line. Wing T formation. Mongen looking left. Rushes on. And the blitz is on. Looking downfield. Will he go down? No. Still on his feet. Rolling to the left. Gets away. Mongen looking to throw down. That is incomplete. That was intended for Coleman's Joseph Olson, the tight end. Came up empty. And 4th down now for Coleman. So again, a drive, very promising down the field for the Cougars. Does not come up with a good play there. Around 5 minutes left to play here in the third quarter. Got a quick moving game as these two teams will keep the football on the ground a lot. 4th down. Big play here for the Coleman offense. Motion. Far side goes Bieber. Here goes quarterback throwing right side for Bieber, and he's got a reception, and he's got a Coleman first down. Then that was a designed play to the right side. Bieber went motion to that far side. You saw that on the screen. Right in front of the Coleman bench, just did a nice little pattern there, caught it, and hauled it in for a first down. That was the first completion. And that one goes for 10 yards. And inside the 20-yard line at about the 18, 1st and 10, as Coleman moves the sticks. They set the formation. And here's a read option play, keeping it himself. That was tackled by number 89 and Josiah Mao. Couple yards on the quarterback keeper. Again, a lot of people checking into the broadcast here tonight. It's rpvideosports@gmail.com. That's rpvideosports@gmail.com. There's a flag that's going to stop action, and that's against Springs, I think. Against the Ledgers. That will be offsides. Yep, against Springs. That'll push it up 5. Tim Mathwaite checking in. Evan Henderson, remember that name? Blast from the past for Springs back in 2000. Threw it to Eric Feldner. Remember that name, too. I was doing games at that time. I probably called that game. Remember it. But Ledgers chip him up in the backfield. And there is, they say, a fumble. Wilcox did a nice job of tripping him up. And Tom Kaufman did the damage in the backfield. Hefner was the first guy to him as well. No fumble. So he was down. And that handoff really didn't go for anything. It's 3rd down and 3. Ball is on the 11-yard line. As you see on your screen, Ledgers defense trying to make something happen here. Coleman on the move. From the 11, 3rd down and 3. Motion far side. Kukta takes the pitch. He'll go left side. Ledger's got the angle, and I think he's got a first down. Yep. On the left side, that's inside the 5, probably about the 6 or so. That'll be enough for a Coleman first down. 1st and goal for the Coleman Cougars. Again, Coleman right off of 141, right off of the highway. Coleman wanting to make a statement game here tonight and knock off one of the favorites in Division 6, and that's Springs. Kukta takes it. Now darting his way up the field, diving his way forward to the end zone. Touchdown, Coleman. Takes it in from 6 yards away. And for the Cougars, they punch it in with another rushing touchdown. That is their 53rd rushing touchdown of the season. 2-point conversion with a chance to tie up the football game now. And they're going to roll to the right side. Look right side, taking off with it himself, and he's going to be drilled just shy of it. No good. And the Ledgers preserve a lead, 14-12, on your Quest Interiors scoreboard. Jenny and Jason Knox inside by the warm fire, while the rest of us are bringing to the game here from the big broadcast booth. All right, a break. Back with more after this on Radio Plus Video Sports.
Marco, the name our area trusts for all things related to your tax return. For over 60 years, our community has trusted the Marco Tax Service at 43 East 3rd Street, Fond du Lac.
The greatest gift a parent can give their children is hope for a better tomorrow. We offer that Christian hope at Winnebago Lutheran Academy. WLA is a premier Christian high school open to the Fond du Lac, Oshkosh, and surrounding communities. We participate in the Wisconsin Parental Choice Program and offer generous financial aid, making this private Christian education accessible to all. Schedule a tour today at WLAVikings.org.
14-12, 2:45 left to play here in the 3rd quarter of action. And that is Kukta's 10th rushing touchdown of the season. He's got about 86 yards a game coming into the game here tonight. Doesn't have that yet, but wants to get to that level. Ledger is still on its feet, moving the pile. Springs. Good return by the Ledgers. Going to get the return man. That was Korb. Jonathan Corbin springs up to about the 30-yard line. That's where they start off with a first down and 10. Tim Cruz, class of 81, checking into the broadcast. Again, Jason and Jenny Knox, thank you so much for the kind words. They check in as well here tonight. Again, a bunch of people watching tonight's game at radioplusinfo.com, rpvideosports@gmail.com. Kerry Longer is our video producer. Jimmy Miller running one of the cameras. Ron Lindgren up top as well, running another camera. And there's a fumble on the play, and Ledgers get back on top of it. Either he was down or a fumble. Yeah, it was a fumble. Wilcox, the lineman, got back on top of it. We talked about the ball security, and so far it's been okay. No turnovers in this football game. Knock on wood. I say that now, but yeah, it's been a clean game from a turnover standpoint. The jerseys are dirty, but everything else is dirty, but not the turnover battle. Nope. In motion comes Ramaker. King, handoff. Hefner gets a couple, not much. Approaching the two-minute mark left to play in the third quarter. Again, the Ledgers clinging to a 2-point lead. Good game here from Coleman. This Division 6 Level 3 football state quarterfinal. Winner of this game takes on the winner of Grantsburg and Stratford. That game is in Grantsburg tonight. Grantford is the 1, and Stratford is the 2. We know that Mayville's a big 35-0. Last time we checked over Racine Lutheran, that Mayville team, they're the real deal. Bushke, Schraffnagel, Middlesex, the whole deal. They're going to pitch it left side for the Ledgers. Coleman's D knocks them down. And that was Hefner. Hefner didn't get much, if anything. Good job by Dawson Petz. The freshman knocks him down. Hefner's 7th carry, and it's 4th down. So it's 4th down and 5. Ledgers are going to be forced to punt here, I think. Ramaker is set to punt it. 40-yard line where the football stands now, and there's a kick, and that's a pretty decent kick, and they will field it. 35-yard line. Tackled by Ahern along with Springs Gilgenbach. And we are under a minute to play here in the quarter. And the Ledgers clinging to a 14-12 lead. Ledgers have the lead on defense now. And the Coleman Cougars from the Northwoods Conference, a conference that has some of the small schools. Has Crivets, about 15 to 20 up the road here. Crandon, Clintonville, O'Connell Falls, Tomahawk, Northland Pines, and Menominee Indian. Bieber takes the handoff, but a stop play. Officials will blow it dead, and that is a penalty against Springs. Offsides against the Ledgers. Punch it up for 5. 1st and 5 for Coleman. Coming up here. We know that Kimberly is up big. They have a matchup tonight. Does Kimberly. And I'm going to look and see who they play. I don't have the sheet in front of me. Kimberly is up 21-3. Kimberly battles Wanakee. That's right. Wanakee on the road. The Wanakee Warriors. Passing. And that's a completion into Ledger's territory at the 40-yard line. Big 20-plus yard completion. That's the first completion for Coleman, and that one goes to Joseph Olson, the senior tight end. That'll put it at the 40-yard line. So we'll go a 25-yard completion there. Getting to the 41-yard line. McGuanago is up over Muskego 13-0. Bayport over Appleton North at 7-0 as well. End of quarter number 3. Don't go anywhere. A very exciting quarter 4 in 1 minute on Radio Plus Video Sports.
melty cheese you crave with double the steak is back at Taco Bell. The double steak grilled cheese burrito.
March & Schmidt has been a global leader in the manufacture of industrial food cutting solutions for over 55 years. Our staff is committed to using leading-edge technology to create custom designs specifically for the food industry. March & Schmidt is proud of our manufacturing process and strive to produce the highest quality machinery every day. We're focused on one thing, satisfying our customers and giving them the best quality product. A complete turnkey solution provider, integrating both processing and packaging equipment. Our team is focused on our customers' overall success, while the family values drive our relationships.
Jumping around to dry off the rain on your coats and pants and to keep warm as the temperature has dropped here in Coleman. Ledgers on defense. Coleman with the football, and after a 25-yard completion, Bieber will take it for a chunk there on 1st and 10. Hefner gets some dirt out of his helmet to assist there from Ramaker to bring him down there after a 2-yard pickup on the play. An exciting ending to this one coming up here. Again, Bieber's got a total of 53 rushing yards. He's pacing them here tonight so far. Another carry. They keep it on the ground. Gross has got a touchdown. Kukta has a touchdown. Even though Bieber leads him in rushing, not a touch tonight. Koenigs has got both of the Ledger scores. First one went for 1. Second one rumbled for 51. Again, in case you're just joining us, Springs down 6-0. They rattled 14 consecutive off to take a lead at 14-6. Coleman scored. Missed a 2-point conversion, now 14-12. Kukta will take it. Beg your pardon on that. That is number 36, I believe. I'm sorry, 46 in Darga. Braxton Darga with his first carry of the night. From our vantage point, kind of difficult to see these numbers from time to time. I blame the rain. It's going to be 4th down and 1. Big spot for the Ledgers D. Again, 4th and 1. They'll work from the 31-yard line. Coleman on the move in Ledger territory. Out of the wing T formation. The turn, the handoff, and that handoff goes again to number 46, Darga. And I think he got it. He just dove forward. And officials mark spot. Yep, first down. First down, Coleman. Darga gets a couple on the first carry. Gets one more there, totaling 3 tonight. Kimberly and Wanakee doing battle. Division I, Bayport and Appleton North also in Division I. Homestead and Kaukauna in Division II. Division III, Monroe. West Bend East, New Berlin West, and Port Washington. Columbus takes on Ellsworth in Division IV. Racine, St. Cat's, and Trivers, Two Rivers. Kukta will take it. Prairie du Chien, Broadhead, Judah. Mayville, Racine, Lutheran. The Cardinals up big in that one. Southern Door and Kewanee tonight. Division 7, Cambria, Friesland, and Shiocton. Now the winner of this game takes on the winner of Grantsburg and Stratford. That will be played at a neutral site. Kukta will take it on that last carry as I update my sheet for 6 yards on the carry. And they keep it on the ground again. And 3rd down. And 3 to play. Up to the line of scrimmage. Come the Cougars. Kukta into motion. They flip it to him to the left-hand side. Kukta cutting up field. And I think he got the first down. Ledger's Adam Wilcox knocks him down. It's 4th down and very short. 4th and inches, they say. They work from the 20-yard line. Cougars, Kukta takes it forward for a big first down. And they move the sticks and chains. And it's a new set of sticks, a new life for the Cougars. Pat Hepner checking into the broadcast here tonight. Mike and Sam Bauer watching in the comfort of their home. A lot of people are, with 7:30 and counting left to play here. From Coleman, Kukta will take it. Started left and cut right for a gap. Found a seam. Bangs his way forward for a couple. And Kukta's got a total of 60 yards here. Bring another sheet down here. Working from the 12-yard line. They fake it. Rolling right. Taking off with it. Diving his way to about the right side. And the Ledger's defense giving up a drive here, reeling just a touch. Got to dig down deep here with an opportunity again for Coleman to take the lead back. 3rd down and 7. Again, another big play coming up here for this Ledger's defense. And some light rain continuing to fall here in Coleman. And receivers are to the left-hand side. They're going to throw left side, and he's got a receiver and stiff-arming his way to the pylon, diving his way forward to the end zone. Touchdown, Coleman. Will Bieber hauls it in and takes it to the house as Coleman takes the lead on your Quest Interiors scoreboard at 18-14. And they'll go for 2 here. Going for 2. And they flip it to Kukta, left side, looking to dive his way forward. Is he in? Yes, he is. Kukta with the 2-point conversion. And we got a 20-14 game on your Quest Interior scoreboard. Back after this 30-second break on Radio Plus Video Sports.
For over 100 years, the name Cole is synonymous with quality fuels, lubricants, and propane. That's because Cole is the area's trusted source for farm, construction, and trucking companies, as they partner with these companies to help them achieve their unique goals. The team at Cole Oil and Propane is dedicated to serving you. They pride themselves on a customer-first approach and work hard to make sure you're satisfied. You can rely on Cole for prompt delivery, competitive prices, and quality service. Learn more at ColeOilAndPropane.com.
20-14, your score on a Bieber 12-yard reception. As football's a game of runs. And in the 4th quarter here, Bieber puts Coleman back on top. We'll see Cullen King and the Ledger offense coming up here in just a moment. Here's the run-up and the kick. Angling, 20. Up is Koenigs. I'm sorry, Korb on the run back. Ledger's offense coming up to the line of scrimmage. Ledger's need something here. Again, you're down by 6, so if you can get it down and kick the extra point, and what a walk-off here. How about that? Again, we're at the 34-yard line. Rain coming down a little bit more now in this sloppy, wet night and wet football across the state of Wisconsin. Ramaker goes in motion far side. And here is King. The handoff goes up the middle, and it doesn't go for anything. And Levi Hefner, difficult run there. Maybe got a yard. He's only got 30 yards tonight. Yards have been tough to come by, averaging about 3 yards a crack is Levi Hefner. And for the Ledgers, a guy that averages about 93 a game. He's got over 1,000 rushing yards this season, does Levi. Ledgers go slot, near side in front of the Ledger bench, wide side of your screen, and they're going to throw it to him. King throws it to Sam Kuhn. Kuhn's first reception doesn't go for much at all. Gross, Bieber. I should say Van Erman and Gross. They're to make a stop after a short gain on the play. They're down in 7 after a 3-yard pickup. King is 1 of 7 for 10 yards. Again, the Ledgers haven't thrown the ball much tonight, haven't needed to. Ground and pound. King now will throw on 3rd down. King throwing right side. That's hauled in by the Ledgers. That's Ramaker far side. Ramaker into Coleman territory, and a big first down for the Ledgers, and they move the sticks. Presented by Addison Jones Real Estate Company. Call them, then call the movers. It's Addison Jones Real Estate Company. Longest play for the Ledgers downfield. Here's another pass for King. Flushed out. Takes off with the football to the 40-yard line. Dives his way and wrangled down. And that was Kukta on the tackle. Again, we are winding things down here. Coleman was up 6-0. Ledgers went up 14-6. Coleman has rattled off a total of 14 consecutive points, 2 touchdowns. Out of the split back, King, Levi Hefner, right side. Got a kick-out block from Ramaker. Wanted to get a little bit more than that. But Coleman's number 56, Sawyer Seafelt, the junior defensive end, brings him down. Third down and 3. Again, after Levi gets some. And speaking of getting some, Ledgers, JT Koenigs will get some, and there's a Springs good time run. And there's a Ledgers first down. Moving the sticks and chains. Again, presented by Anderson Jones Real Estate Company. Call them, then call the movers. Again, good run for the Ledgers. Moving the sticks and chains here. Ramaker in motion far side for King at the near hash. King for Hefner. Left side. Coleman's green shirts. Nothing doing. Kukta in their first stop, as was Damian Burke, sophomore linebacker. Darga in there too for the Coleman Cougars. And JT Koenigs for a carry. And there's a handoff for Levi Hefner. Kukta with a stop for Coleman. As football right now is at about the 16-yard line. Third down and 3. Big third down play. Another one coming up here for the Ledgers. And here's Cullen King on the quarterback keeper. Up the middle. King with a nice run. Not sure he got it. Kukta made a stop. And he did not get it. So Coleman's D does a good job there. But they call a timeout. All right. Back after this on Radio Plus Video Sports.
Are you looking for an exciting career change? Join the team at Michaels Corporation. Members of the Michaels team enjoy competitive wages and generous benefits, as well as in-house programs promoting continuous education and career advancement.
Check out the many office and field careers available at Michaels in Brownsville. Drivers, mechanics, records assistant, and more. Go to michaelscareers.us. That's michaelscareers.us.
Apply today at michaelscareers.us. Collaborate with like minds, connect with your community, construct your future.
Real estate is something that we are doing together. We're in it together till the end. The best achievement that I can have is when the property successfully closes.
Probably the most rewarding part of my role with Addison Jones and Signature Homes is the
4th down and 2. Under 2 minutes to play. Big play in this game. The Ledgers hand the football off. That handoff will go for Ledgers. J.T. Koenigs. First down. They move the sticks and chains presented by Addison Jones Real Estate Company. Call them. Again, then call the movers. Ledgers go no huddle. Ledgers stop the clock, or I should say the official stop the clock, and there's a false start against Springs to bring it back. Repeat first down, 1st and 15. Get a big play there, 4th down and 2. Ledgers get the first down. Coming up, your Fox Valley Savings Bank postgame show. Looking for a loan with no hassle? They can help. Local bank, local lenders, your community, your local community. It's Fox Valley Savings Bank. Again, your postgame show is coming up here from Coleman. Ledgers trying to get one done on the road tonight. They're driving down by 6. King looking to pass. Lofting, end zone. Incomplete. Through the end zone. That was intended for Sam Kuhn, the senior. 2nd down. Ledgers thought they'd take a shot there. Again, 2nd down. Coming up, your BCI Burke play of the game, Marion University player of the game. AirTech talks about our next game broadcast as well. We do know that Mayville winning big here tonight over Racine Lutheran at 44-0. Up to the line. Here come the Ledgers. Split backs. Fourth quarter. King to pass. Looking. End zone. Firing. Caught. Ramaker inside the 2. Oh, incomplete they call it. I was waiting for an official reception call, but incomplete. They say he was out of bounds. Would have been a big-time play there. But the Ledgers, again, continuing to pass it here. Deep in this game. Split backs for Springs. Now they hand it off. This one goes up the middle into the end zone. Touchdown, Ledgers! J.T. Koenigs with his 3rd rushing touchdown of the football game, and the Ledgers are a point away from taking the lead in this WIAA Division 6 Level 3 game. Ledgers march it down the field. Extra point is up. The extra point is good. And Springs takes the lead at 21-20. 52 seconds left to play. Back after this on Radio Plus Video Sports.
Real estate is something that we are doing together. We're in it together till the end. The best achievement that I can have is when the property successfully closes.
Probably the most rewarding part of my role with Addison Jones and Signature Homes is the ability to take a client from the very beginning stages of building a new home all the way down to the point where we turn the key and move them in and watch their eyes light up as they see the finished product.
Buy it, sell it, build it. That's Addison Jones.
back to action here. What an exciting ending coming up here at Coleman. Ledgers were down 6-0. They storm back and they take the lead at 14-6. Coleman takes the lead at 20-14. The Ledgers, JT Koenig's his third touchdown, and the Ledgers jump up on your Quest Interiors scoreboard. Springs with the lead. Rotman to kick it away. Low kick. Coleman will take it. Kukta takes it around the left-hand side in front of the Coleman bench. And we'll see what Coleman can do here. Can they have some weapons, especially on the ground attack? First and 10 for the Cougars. Again, what a game here. As Springs clinging now to a 1-point lead, but there is under 50 seconds left to play. And here comes Coleman up to the line of scrimmage. They've got a long way to go. Got 80-plus yards to go. They're going to go for it downfield. That is incomplete. Wanted to get it to about the 30-yard line. Coverage downfield by a host of Ledgers, led by Gavin Jans. Again, coming up, your Fox Valley Savings Bank post-game show. Looking for a loan with no hassle? They can help it. Local bank, local lenders, your community, your local community bank. It's Fox Valley Savings Bank. 39.3 left to play. Again, the Ledgers lead 21-20 in this Division 6 Level 3 matchup. And there's the pass, and that is complete to about the 38. That was to Bieber. It's short of the stick. Third down. That one is complete. Again, picks up 6 on the play. Third down and 4, but that's kind of secondary to the clock here. As we've got a stop on the field as the players huddle up here. Where we are at, I don't believe we'll have coverage for our wireless microphone, but we'll on social media, what we're going to do is go down to the field after the game. Keeper out of bounds. Manjan on the left-hand side, and he will scoot it up to about the 45 or so, but check our social media pages, our Facebook page, our Radio Plus pages, and we'll have player reaction, try to get Koenigs, try to get Highland, some comments there, as they have a new set of sticks to work with here at the 45-yard line. And there's Kukta. Gets drilled in the backfield by the Ledgers. Noah Mao. Mao in the backfield again. And it'll bring up second down. But this is going to be a timeout taken on the field. We'll take it with the teams back after this on Radio Plus Video Sports.
The Rademan family has been quarrying and producing natural stone products for over 50 years. Hi, I'm Brock Rademan with the Rademan Stone and Landscape Company. As the first member of our 4th-generation family-owned business, I'm proud to carry on the tradition of providing quality stone products to Fond du Lac and the surrounding areas. Is your driveway in need of repair? Here at Rademan's, our crushed stone division provides our customer with stone needed for maintaining your gravel driveway. Our quarry stone division provides landscape stones such as stepping stones and retaining wall stone for your outdoor living areas. We also offer natural thin and full veneer stone for interior applications such as fireplaces or outdoor applications to combine with or replace your siding or brick. Whether building or remodeling, veneer stone can add a natural look and feel to your home. Our natural stone is available in many different textures, sizes, colors, and cuts. Stop out at Rademan's and see our indoor-outdoor stone displays, or like us on Facebook to see some finished projects. Rademan Stone and Landscape Company, where we have the materials to do the best work on earth.
Welcome back to Coleman High School. 21 seconds left. You see it there. Second down and 11. Ledgers lead 21-20 here in the fourth quarter. Coleman sets the line. Twin backs in the backfield. Play action. Nope, they give it to Bieber. Bieber looks to throw. Halfback throw downfield. That is almost picked off. Incomplete. Ramaker, I believe, was downfield. And also, Gilgenbach was downfield too. That's going to bring up 3rd down and 11. Take some time off the clock. It's 4-down territory for Coleman. And Coleman really wants this one bad. Would have been a statement win again for the Cougars. Ledgers want to continue to march on and get another crack at state, and they'll have a crack at either Stratford or Grantsburg. Coming up next week, Friday night. Again, a game to be played at a neutral spot. Stratford like Springs, based on the year, Division 5 or 6. 3rd down and 11 for Mongen. Rushes on, gets away, bleeding left side, downfield, and that is... Officials look, is it hauled in or not? Gilgenbach had coverage, and they'll say... They'll bring it down to about the 32. Pass was caught. That will stop the clock. And there's a timeout taken by Coleman. So again, things get a little bit interesting here. We'll take it with the teams back after this on Radio Plus Video Sports.
Hey, Fond du Lac's best-kept secret is no more. Operation Best Chicken and Friday Fish from a C-Store is out. Pioneer Pit Stop. Yes, Pioneer Pit Stop has some of the best takeout in town. The best part? No reservations needed. No need to drive halfway across the country. No special dress code, other than you need to be dressed. You're in and out with piping hot chicken or fish that you thought came from a supper club. Of course, fuel, beer, liquor, ice, snacks, groceries, and tons of other things we all need are always in stock. Pioneer Pit Stop, 20 East Pioneer Road across from Tucker's on South Main Street. It's fishlicious.
All right, 2.1 seconds left to play. A big completion downfield for Coleman, and that will set things up at about the 33. So they'll have to get it to the end zone on this play. 33, almost a 50-yard field goal. I don't think so. Probably not. Unless their name is Zach Hintz. I don't. It's not going to happen. Of course, Hintz, a longtime kicker for the Ledgers, has the state record with a 63-yarder. That came on at Fruth. But here we go for the bowl game. It's 2.1 seconds left to play. Mongen get a roll to the right side. Got to get it downfield. They will haul it in, but the Ledger's there to answer, and they flip it around to the back. And still on his feet, and that one to go out of bounds. And the Ledgers will preserve a victory here tonight, and they'll escape 21-20 over the Coleman Cougars in a very exciting and thrilling ending to this one as the Ledgers score. Again, the Ledgers escape with victory over Coleman, and your final score 21-20. We'll take a break, and we'll come back after this on Radio Plus Video Sports.
This holiday season, experience the joy of a new vehicle. Our genuine customer care. Get more for your trade and lock in rates as low as 3.9% on Buick and GMC favorites.
We make fans of customers by making car buying fun, easy, and hassle-free.
It's part of our culture here at Holiday.
This team gets it. I'm a fan. You really feel their passion for doing things right. I'm Wisconsin running back Braylon Allen, and I drive Holiday.
Find yours and discover the difference at Holiday Automotive, Fond du Lac.
It's worth the trip.
What can I get for $5?
You can become a member of Fond du Lac Credit Union and get some pretty amazing benefits.
Really? Like what?
As a member of Fond du Lac Credit Union, you can take advantage of all that they have to offer, including fewer fees, the best loan rates, in-house lending, and access to all the amazing programs and services.
Wow!
The cherry on top, when you become a member, you become part owner.
That sounds like a great deal for only $5.
Sure is. And it's super simple to sign up.
I'd like to order that.
Oh, I'm sorry. We only sell coffee here.
Condex Corporation in Lamira is a proud manufacturer of cutting parts for the agriculture and lawn and turf industry. Condex is currently looking to add to their second and third shifts in various roles: assembler, machine operator, and CNC operator. See for yourself what it's like to work in a company that's focused on innovation and continuous improvement. Condex offers a great work environment, including a climate-controlled manufacturing facility. Condex Corporation, 1500 Technology Drive in Lamira. Apply online today at Condex.com.
Join Ahern and build a better future. Ahern is a mechanical, fire protection, and fabrication contractor that's been doing business in the community for over 142 years. They're now hiring and typically recruit for over 180 positions across the company. Trades, apprenticeships, office professionals, internships, and more. Log on aherncareers.com and learn about the company and the positions they're currently looking to fill. Build a better future for yourself and your community. Go Ledgers from Ahern.
Winfield Homes is a locally owned, custom home building company of over 25 years that prides itself on great service, high quality, and providing the best building experience possible. Owners Jim Boudry and Jason Zellner are there for you every step of the way to ensure that your new home is built just the way you've dreamed it to be. With the same passion that they have for their clients' homes, Jim and Jason are proud supporters of and are personally involved in youth sports programs and are truly committed to their success. Winfield Homes wishes you all the best of luck this season.
All that melty cheese you crave with double the steak is back at Taco Bell. The double steak grilled cheese burrito.
Muthig Industries and Fond du Lac would like to wish your local high school sports team best of luck this season. Muthig Industries is one of the area's top full-service manufacturers of precision metal stampings, laser cuttings, production machining and turning, tool and die manufacturing, and custom metal fabrication products. Muthig Industries is a third-generation family-owned company that started in 1965. To find out more, visit muthigindustries.com. Good luck to all area athletes from your team at Muthig Industries, 33 East Larson Drive, Fond du Lac.
We've all got one, the junk drawer. Batteries, paper clips, old power cords, things that on their own are useful, but together make a mess. It's easy to let our investments accumulate the same way. When was the last time you really sat down and reviewed whether or not your current investments continue to match your overall objectives and risk tolerance? When was the last time your investment advisor proactively evaluated your investments?
This is Pat Bresky with Lakeside Wealth Management. As a client of mine, you'll benefit from honest communication, personal services, and innovative strategies as we help you build and protect your wealth. Our objective is to provide you with clarity and confidence in your future and guide you along the path towards financial independence. As an independent firm, Lakeside Wealth Management has no obligation to investment product manufacturers. Our sole focus is serving our clients.
Contact Fond du Lac and Dodge County's Money Man, Pat Bresky at Lakeside Wealth Management, 923-9740 or lakesidewealthmanagement.net. Dr. Shane Bauer of Bauer Chiropractic for progressive and traditional chiropractic care. If you're in pain, Bauer Chiropractic offers unique ways to provide relief for many types of pain and conditions. New to this area is MLS Class 4 cold laser therapy, which can be very effective with treating many nagging injuries such as plantar fasciitis, tennis elbow, shoulder pain, knee pain, and many others. Pain relief and prevention are two reasons to see Dr. Shane Bauer at 355 North Peters Avenue, Fond du Lac, or log on BauerChiroFDL.com.
Hi, my name is Jim Dreyfus. I am one of the owners of Dufresne Moving and Storage. My grandfather started the business in 1931 with horse and wagon, and now we're a fourth generation company and have everything from Sprinter vans to 53-foot semis. We service the local community for both residential and commercial products.
Hi, my name is Craig. I do the estimating for Dufresne Moving and Storage. I will come into the home, take a look at what you want us to move. We do all 48 states. We also do local, and I will give you the estimate before I leave. Whether it's commercial or residential, you'll have a ballpark idea of what the move will cost. We also offer short-term storage with our storage on truck option. We also have long-term storage with our climate-controlled vault system. One of the unique characteristics of Dufresne is we have a dedicated, permanent staff that's willing to go that extra mile. Call the office, the girls set me up with an estimate, and I'll be knocking on your door.
Come on. Come on, you can do it. Yeah, come on, Tommy. Come on. Come on. Well, come on. Come on. Yeah. Good boy. Come here. Come on.
Jackson, are you going to come over here?
Are you unsure of what career path you want to take? Musa Sheet Metal is looking for motivated individuals to join their highly regarded apprenticeship program. Throughout the program, you'll learn the skills to be able to run your own job site. A career at Musa Sheet Metal is a chance to join a driven team working together to design and build products to help build communities. Learn more at musasheetmetal.com. That's musasheetmetal.com.
Build products that build communities. Apply at musasheetmetal.com.
Real estate is something that we are doing together. We're in it together till the end. The best achievement that I can have is when the property successfully closes.
Probably the most rewarding part of my role with Addison Jones and Signature Homes is the ability to take a client from the very beginning stages of building a new home all the way down to the point where we turn the key and move them in, and watch their eyes light up as they see the finished product.
Buy it, sell it, build it. That's Addison Jones.
Apply now to qualify for the Sabre Award, a $500 per year scholarship at Marian University. Be admitted by January 1st and receive a $2,000 scholarship towards your degree. The Sabre Award is granted in addition to other scholarships, awards, and discounts. 100% of Marian University students receive financial assistance. College is affordable. Apply now at marianuniversity.edu/apply.
Once again, we are back at Coleman High School, WIAA Division 6, Level 3 State Quarterfinal. Now the Ledgers move on to the state semifinal. They're going to be playing on Friday of next week. This is your Fox Valley Savings Bank post-game show. Looking for a loan with no hassle? We can help. Local bank, local lenders, your community or local community bank. It's Fox Valley Savings Bank. All right, so moments ago, had an opportunity to jump down to the field and get some comments from Coach Bob Hyland. So we'll bring you some of those comments right here tonight.
I'm hurting a little bit right now. What a great win for us. What a great win. What did your kids show you they're not in stat sheet? You had to score touchdowns. We had to. We do that. They do that too. And we had a couple injuries on the sideline where we were down to most of the second half. Last three quarters to three running backs that were capable of running. Levi came back in and did some things at the end, primarily blocking, but he's limping out there, so we were hurting that running back at the end there.
Koenig's 3 touchdowns tonight, that's something special for him, huh?
Yeah, it is special. It is special. I'm going to really get after him this week because he missed 2 practices this week because he thought he was sick.
Bob, we talked earlier in the week about going to the semifinals. You're there once again. I know it doesn't get old, but it's such a great accomplishment.
It is. You figure, since we joined the WIA, there's only been 3 years, and one was a COVID year that we didn't make the semifinals. So that's a record I think I'm one of the most proud of right there. These kids worked hard. They didn't let up. They didn't let them when they scored. They didn't get down. They came back and knew they had to do it again.
What does that say about the defense, Bob? I mean, this team tonight, they can run the ball. Coleman can run it, but the defense came to answer, especially in the second half.
We were there, but they're fantastic on planning and cutting. We haven't seen a team that cuts, that has that ability all year. I haven't seen it for a long time, since the old Stratford teams in the early years when they had that. They cut and we're fantastic at finding the crease and getting up in there. You don't see high school kids like that.
That's Bob Hyland right there as part of our Fox Valley Savings Bank post-game show. We talked about Stratford. I'm trying to get a final from the Stratford game because that's who Springs would play, either the winner of Stratford and Grantsburg, and I don't have a final as of yet as I update my screen here tonight. Your play of the game, again, presented by BCI Burke and Fond du Lac. How about that 51-yard scamper by J.T. Koenigs that tops our Marion
Hospitality
University
Restaurant.
Player of the game, too. J.T. Koenigs with 3 touchdowns for him tonight. And we had an opportunity moments ago to talk with him, too, part of the post-game show. Here we go. Comments from J.T. Koenigs for Springs.
Tonight, what'd you see out there? Talk about that for us.
It was a tough team. They were pretty good, but we just came out on top.
What's it say about your offensive line? Had some good holes to get through, huh?
Yeah, they helped out a lot. Without them, I don't think we could have did it.
What's the mentality you guys in the fourth quarter down? You guys knew you had to score a touchdown at the end. You guys did.
Yeah, we knew what we had to do, and we did it.
That's J.T. Koenigs right there again for St. Mary Springs Academy as he had an opportunity moments ago to chat with us and the media on the field. Again, Marion University with our player of the game, J.T. Koenigs, with 3 overall touchdowns from him. Well, our next game broadcast, we'll do it all over again for you next week Friday night as the Ledgers, they'll be on the road. They'll play at a neutral site against the winner of Grantsburg and Stratford. So where that is, and it'll be at 7 o'clock next Friday night, but exactly where it is, we are not sure as of yet. And we do know that Mayville won tonight as well, so the Mayville Cardinals will be again playing in the state semifinal, trying to get back to Madison as well. So, that about does it. We do have some more sponsors to thank. We'll do that at the end of tonight's broadcast. But again, that does it for us here in Coleman. Got about a 90-mile trek back to Fond du Lac as these Ledgers are pretty happy. It'll be a happy bus ride again on the back to Fond du Lac as well. Springs was down 6-0. Ledgers came back and they won, and it was 14-6 again. And Coleman came back. It was 20-14. Then the Ledgers scored again with under a couple of minutes left to play in the football game, and they preserve a win, and they win 21-20. A very exciting ending to a great game here from Coleman. Thanks to the Coleman faithful. Thanks to everybody here at Coleman for being very, very accommodating and very accommodating and very nice and pleasant all week long. We appreciate that. Thanks to Pelly Brothers and Dietrich, one of our great sponsors here tonight. Thanks to Kerry Longree, did a great job with our video production. And hats off to the camera guys. Hats off to Ron Lindgren and Jimmy Miller in the stands, getting the cameras dialed in, getting the cameras ready to go, and keeping them dry throughout the entire game here tonight. So again, Springs wins. They improve to 11-1 on the season, 21-20. That was the final here from Coleman High School. Thanks to all the viewers. Thanks for all the listener emails, and thanks to you for watching tonight. This has been Radio Plus Video Sports.
Now more than ever, hospitality, restaurant, and retail enterprises demand the quality and innovation LK Interior Systems delivers. EIS takes ever-changing design trends and transforms them into meaningful and memorable customer experiences. Take pride in your work and apply at lkinteriorsystems.com.
Hi, I'm Shannon Schill from LK Interior Systems in Fond du Lac. We are thrilled to be adding to our family. Our shift times can be uniquely flexible because we understand that there's life outside of work. Go to lkinteriorsystems.com to learn more about our open positions.
Baker Cheese, producing award-winning cheese since 1916. Not only can you find fresh Baker cheese at your local grocer, make the short drive to their in-house country cheese store. Over 100 varieties of other cheeses from the best cheesemakers in Wisconsin. Take Highway 23, go south on G 3 miles, and follow the freshness. Visit bakercheese.com. Baker Cheese, a Wisconsin cheese heritage since 1916.
Mishaps like accidents, auto glass chips, and breakage happen. So it's good to know that the new state-of-the-art Holiday Collision and Glass Center is here for you. Count on Team Holiday for expert collision and paintwork, mobile auto glass fixes and replacement, paintless dent repair, and much more.
This is 2022 Heisman candidate Braylon Allen. As a running back, I know how it feels to be in a collision. When your vehicle needs rehab, trust the Holiday Collision Center to get it done right. Drive Holiday and discover the difference.
One of the things that Bristol Morgan is starting to do increasingly more often is surround our customers with that team. So having somebody that's an expert on the loan side of life, having somebody that's expert on the deposit side of life or money movement, being able to talk to about all the various products and services that are out there as well as some of the things that are coming. And then sitting down with the owners of the business, sitting down back as a team at the bank and collaborating on how can we help improve their lives financially and make things better day to day.
Today's game is brought to you by Edward Jones and these area Edward Jones financial advisors. Robert Bruce, located at 976 East Johnson Street. Patrick Elistad, located at 560 Fond du Lac Avenue. Matt Moses, located at 68 North Main Street. And Jeff Wills, located at 649 Fond du Lac Avenue. Good luck to all athletes in today's game. Edward Jones, making sense of investing.
Here at Pizza Ranch, we believe in happy accidents, like in 1964, when a Buffalo, New York restaurant owner accidentally bought chicken wings instead of chicken necks. The 60s were a crazy time. Well, decades later, and the mistake-turned masterpiece is now at Pizza Ranch. Introducing our new traditional and boneless chicken wings, tossed in our signature sauces. 2 more ways to get the country's best chicken available for carryout and delivery. Maybe it wasn't an accident after all, just delicious fate. Pizza Ranch.
Broadcast is sponsored by the following local partners:
Capelli Brothers and Dietrich, Edward Jones, Integrity Saw and Tool, Bauer Chiropractic,
Bondi Family Dental, Baker Cheese, Right Way Home Improvement,
Quest Interiors, Addison Jones Real Estate, Holiday Automotive,
Taco Bell, Bristol Morgan Bank, Coal Oil and Propane,
Pioneer Pit Stop, the Spectrum Call Center, Pizza Ranch, Everson and Gibbs, Attorneys at Law,
National Exchange Bank and Trust, LK Interior Systems, Silica for your home,
Radom & Stone Landscape, Bob's Pizza,
AirTech, Winnebago Lutheran Academy, Musa Sheet Metal,
Scotty's Auto Works, St. Mary Springs Academy, Canberra Casino,
Fond du Lac Credit Union, Marchant Schmidt, New Medical Center,
Condex Corporation, Fox Valley Savings Bank, BCI Burke, Marion University, Muthig Industries, Dufresne Moving and Storage, Winfield Custom Homes.
The complete broadcast schedule can be found at RadioPlusInfo.com.